monitoring, or burglar alarms, Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
Drug use in adolescence or early adulthood can have a serious impact on a teen's life. Teenagers who use marijuana are more likely to have lower grades, even drop out of school. They may also suffer from impaired driving, higher levels of anxiety, and depression. We all want to see the youth in our community succeed. Regardless of your stance on marijuana, we can all agree that it's not right for teens. Paid for by Drug Free Communities and Our Place. Parents want to do what's best for their children. Teenagers love a party, and often alcohol is involved at those parties. While some people think that hosting those parties in their homes will keep their kids safe, it's wrong. And it's illegal to allow your teens and their friends to consume alcohol on your property. In fact, it's a felony. Parents who host lose the most. Don't be a party to underage drinking. Funding in part provided by the State of Indiana Division of Mental Health Services. For more information, go to ourplaceinc.org.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience. Reputation. Solutions.
When young people need a place to go and someone to help, there's always a safe place nearby. Clark County Youth Shelter and Family Services, a local nonprofit organization, designates businesses and organizations throughout Clark and Floyd counties as safe places, which offer immediate help and safety to area youth who are experiencing crises. For more information on these safe places and a list of locations, visit ccysfs.org. This is a message from the Clark County Youth Shelter.
In one fell swoop, one innocent city will be left with one burning question.
Where's Super Guy?
What? No.
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Vaccines help fight infections. When your child gets vaccinated, their immune system will remember the vaccine and attack the germ if it ever invades their body. Physicians suggest following the recommended vaccination schedule to provide your child with the best protection against serious diseases. The Clark County Health Department reminds you to stay up to date on your vaccines. For more information, please visit clarkhealth.net. Clark County Health Department. Prevent, promote, protect.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
Well, much belatedly, we welcome you back to Silver Creek High School in Sellersburg. Chris LeBar alongside with Antoine Wordlow. It's the Battle of 403, also the unveiling, the christening, if you will, of this gorgeous new stadium.
Yeah, this stadium is absolutely beautiful. I'm telling you, these are some great facilities for a high school organization. Great job, Silver Creek.
Let's take a look at some of these keys to the game presented by Northside Security, where service and protection meet. Antoine, what's most important for both these teams?
Yeah, I mean, we have a pretty interesting matchup. I mean, we had a team in Charlestown who had a great season last year. You got Silver Creek who's looking to build on what they started last year. So I'm going to start off with the Charlestown Pirates. I think they have to have a good night running the ball tonight. Their quarterback, Clay McClellan, he showed that he can pass over 1,000, rush over 1,000, so I expect he'll have a decent game. So they're going to have to really, really find a way to run the ball, and they have two capable backs in Logan Harvey and Terrence Bonner. Very important to set the tone this big opener. And also, they cannot turn the ball over. We all know the turnovers are a big Achilles heel. If they turn the ball over, they have a great chance of getting upset tonight by Silver Creek. And Silver Creek, I just think it's simple. The defense must be ready to play. They gave up almost, I want to say, 36 points per game last year. You won't be able to do that tonight. If you do, you have no chance of winning. And also, I think the transfer quarterback, Keaton Ward, I think he has to have a good game tonight. He's got a great opportunity here this opening night, transfer. great opportunity to get a big win. So I think it's a big night for him.
More on Keaton Ward, a transfer from Eastern. And in talking with Coach Pappenhouse before the game, he said, look, he came in the spring last year and really indoctrinated himself to his teammates, and he won the job head and shoulders above the rest.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, this will be my first time watching the young man play, but I hear he's extremely talented. They really, really have a lot of confidence in him, and they think that he is the man for the job.
Yeah, so Keaton Ward, there you see his numbers at Eastern last year, and you referenced Clay McClellan, the outstanding quarterback for Charlestown last year. He's a dual threat guy, over 2,800 total yards offensively.
Yes, he is a dual threat. He's a typical quarterback of what we see these days, quarterbacks that can pass, also run the ball. So again, Silver Creek has their hands full with this quarterback tonight.
We will take one more break. Kickoff when we come back. They call it Hunter's Pizza Station Stadium. We'll be right back after this on Glycon.
Dubuque County Fair is about to get its face melted! Yeah! 1 second.
I guess their faces are safe.
Shut up, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff, shut up.
Shut up, Jeff. I don't need your help.
Just like what happened in Pittsburgh.
Never mention Pittsburgh!
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate. The car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
From Glycod, it's Interstate Batteries Southern Indiana High School Football. Interstate Batteries, outrageously dependable since 1952. Tonight's game is brought to you by Jim Butner Auto Group, Southern Indiana's top choice for buying a pre-owned vehicle. Mack Construction, experience, reputation, solutions. Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page, he puts you in good hands. Clark County Health Department, prevent, promote, protect. Centra Credit Union, centered around you. State Farm Insurance Agent Theresa Lamb, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Priority Radiology in New Albany, you have a choice. And by German American Bank, Skyline Chili, Clark County Youth Services, Northside Security, and Call's Body Shop. Now to the field for all the action from Glycod on Interstate Batteries Southern Indiana High School Football.
Coin toss occurring at midfield for Charlestown and Silver Creek. Great to have you alongside our Glycod.com crew. Antoine Wordlow and Chris LeBar bringing you the action tonight. And this has all the feels of a postseason game, only week one.
Absolutely, and as a former player, I can remember the first game of the season. I can remember the excitement, the jitters, and I just think it's going to be a typical first game. You may see a turnover here or there early with the jitters, but everybody will settle in, and then the talent will take care of itself.
Take a look at the series. Charlestown, the upper hand in at least two-thirds of the matchups, including a 44-point offensive effort in the win last year. The Silver Creek defense certainly has to improve to have a credible season this season.
Yeah, very important that the defense plays well tonight.
It'll be Charlestown football to begin. Tyree Stoner, Jaden Berkeley back to return as crowd still filing in. They opened the gates at 6 o'clock, and there were folks waiting to come in.
I'm telling you, it was cars all down the street. It took me about 15 minutes to find a parking spot.
Boaz Darahutse will kick it away for Creek. Week one on Glycod.com.
Charlestown looks like they have a lot of nice size young men out there too.
This is a team coming off the outright Mid-Southern Conference Championship last season. And they have high aspirations, and there is a short and high kick fielded up at the 38-yard line, and Charlestown will begin just inside their own 40-yard line.
Yep, so right here to start the game off, you see that Charlestown starts off with good field position, so that puts pressure on the Silver Creek defense. So they're just going to have to step up, play a solid game, stay disciplined.
Take a look at the starting lineups presented by Interstate Batteries. Ethan French, a utility knife, if you will, the leading receiver, at least returning this year, will anchor the tight end spot. Clay McClellan, the quarterback, and Berkeley and Bonner lead. A couple of outstanding skill position players for the Pirates. First down and 10 in the initial play from scrimmage in the 2023 season. And McClellan will keep it himself and tug a few Dragons for a gain of about 5 yards across the 42 to the 43.
Yeah, and I think that's a great first call. Your quarterback had a great season last year. He sets the tone for the team. Great job of that Silver Creek defense by not giving them much of a game.
This Creek defense coordinated by Coach Pappenhouse. And they're going to have a lot of responsibility on their shoulders here in this game, trying to negate this outstanding run-pass attack of the Pirates. Here's a handoff. Stoner seeking the edge, and Stoner will be negated up to about the 44. So a big third down opportunity coming up.
Yes, so far the Silver Creek defense is doing what we said they had to do. Stop the run, control the clock. They get a stop here. It's a great first possession.
Take a look at this Dragon defense. Quickly leading returning corners. Darius Gray and Tyler Bach, two outstanding members, if you see, as the secondary unfolds. And the first flag of this game. So third down and 5 becomes third down and 10.
Yeah, and I talked a little bit about Charlestown not having to turn the ball over. They also need to stay away from penalties as well.
Coach Hawkins very confident in his team before this game. They're certainly the favorites coming into this one, albeit on the road. Trips to the near side, and we'll see what McClellan can orchestrate on third down and long on the first drive of this game. As McClellan rolling to the left, he's going to dump it across. That's Jaden Berkeley, and Berkeley across the 50 for a first down, a gain of 14 to the 47.
Yeah, and that was a lot of composure by the Charlestown quarterback, Clay Cleland. He shows a lot of patience, gave his receiver time to get open. Great catch, move the chains, first down, Charlestown.
So McClellan on the run for the first down. As the Pirates will have it at the Creek 47. And McClellan pitches it at the last moment, and Stoner is blown up and tripped up back to the 37-yard line.
And that's what we're going to have to see tonight from the Silver Creek defense. Great job on the initial stop, and then the rest of the team comes back and finishes it off. Great job by the Silver Creek defense.
That's going to be a loss. About 14 yards unofficially. They'll mark it at the Charlestown 39-yard line.
And we're going to have to see that all night if they want any chance of winning this game tonight. Great job, Silver Creek defense.
So second down at 24.
That was a great push by that D-line as well on that play.
Brett Wilson, Bobby Stotts, and Eli Bandy are that Dragons front. As McClellan in the shotgun. Up in the pocket, and he's going to race across the 40, breaking a tackle, and he's going to be sprung across the 50.
McClellan showed a lot of his athleticism, avoiding the first tackler, spinning off, and able to get the first down, and that just shows the talent that he has. He's a dual quarterback. He does both pretty well.
He'll pick up about 10. So third down, 13 officially, as the Pirates drop anchor at the 50. Sam Gehring will trot on the field for Creek in this third down and long, as Brett Wilson will shuttle out. As McClellan, 1 for 1 on third down already, racing left. He's going to string it and prance up the near sideline to the 43, about 4 yards short of a forced down.
I tell you what, the senior quarterback for Charlestown McClellan, he's really shown a lot of maturity. He's being very patient. He's shown that he's been here before. And I think that's what's going to give Silver Creek problems tonight.
There's no hesitation whatsoever
Absolutely.
on that far sideline as the Pirates going to go for it here on 4th down.
Yes, Charleston has a lot of confidence in their offense. I suspected they would go for this. Not surprised at all.
A big 4th down early as McClellan rolling to the weak side. He's going to dump it short of the stick and short of a first down as that ball is fumbled forward up to the 41. And it will be Silver Creek football.
And Chris, we talked about this in the beginning of the game. If Charlestown commits turnovers, they're going to let Silver Creek sneak in to win this game. And if the defense of Silver Creek is able to get turnovers, they've given themselves a great opportunity to win. And we have our first turnover tonight. Great job, Silver Creek defense.
So Silver Creek football. And their offense led by Keaton Ward. Transfer from Eastern. 5'11", 165 for the junior. One receiver each direction. And Jamari Powell, the featured back. And Powell has his number called, and he's blown up. About a loss of a couple.
Yeah,
That's, Sam Kahn with a carry.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a great job. It looked like it was Boomer Hester on the tackle. I mean, great pursuit. And I'm telling you, keep your eye on the front line. I mean, it's a battle, the D-line and O-line here so far tonight.
A loss of 2, 2nd down and 12 for this Dragon offense.
It's going to be a great game.
Staircase receivers to the near side. And Ward, he's going to dump it short. That's Darius Gray. Comes back for a basket catch at the 48.
Love what Keaton Ward did there. He didn't force anything. He looked downfield, none was available, took the short route, learned to live another day. That's a great job by the quarterback, Keaton Ward.
So 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, showed a lot of patience there, and I think he's got a great opportunity to take this offense on his back and lead him to a win tonight.
Big 3rd down moment for the Dragons. Charlestown turns it over on 4th down on their initial drive, and now Creek with possession. Ward will call his own number and dart forward. He's going to lose a little bit back to the 45-yard line, and kniving through to make the tackle was Charlestown's outstanding linebacker.
Yeah, absolutely. And the Charlestown defense, they are very tough. I think they was only giving up like 16, 17 points last season. So, again, Silver Creek's going to have to run some special plays tonight to score some points.
This will be 4th down and 5. And they're going to send on punter Kyle Roberts with Jaden Berkeley back to return. And Roberts, a spiraling kick, and a catapult off of a Creek helmet at about the 24-yard line.
Wow, that's a great punt. It's a great punt. You got Charlestown with their back against the wall. Another great opportunity for the Silver Creek defense. I expect Charlestown to maybe be a little bit more aggressive this possession. I think the quarterback was real laid back. I suspect him maybe take a shot downfield here soon.
Net punt of 29 yards off the boot of Roberts. Glycod.com on the air tonight for the Battle of 403. Charlestown with their 2nd drive of the game. Bonner station to the left of McClellan. And McClellan upended up at the 30.
Yeah, pretty decent job by the Silver Creek defense. He was only able to gain a few yards. Again, it was just a regular fake to the right, keep quarterback up the middle. Good job by Silver Creek, good read.
Ball on the short side of the field for McClellan. A little crafty handoff inside, and Stoner will slip inside up to the 33-yard line.
Yeah, they're real high on Stoner, too. They're expecting him to have a great season. He brings a little something different to the table, a little bit more speed, a little bit more agility. Expect to see him a lot tonight. Another big third down for the Silver Creek defense. A lot of third down so far. That's what you're looking for.
Eli Bandy, the junior defensive end, on the stop. As we slide under 6 minutes in this opening quarter. Hunters Station Pizza Stadium. As McClellan to the right, he'll stagger, and he'll be very close to a first down as he lunged across the stick, and that will be the second first down for Charlestown tonight.
Yeah, Charlestown pretty content letting the quarterback run the ball. He's getting, maybe 3 yards a carry at this point. Just keep the Silver Creek defense honest. That wasn't a bad 4 downs for Silver Creek that time, though.
Yeah, if the Dragons can force Charlestown to be methodical down the field, move it down the field, I think that favors them.
Absolutely.
As Charlestown now will have trips to the far side, and McClellan, 54% passing efficiency last year. And he's going to heave it. He's looking for Stoner, and Stoner has a stride and could not hang on. That was a well-thrown ball.
Yeah, and I expected them to take a shot downfield, and that was the perfect opportunity to drop pass by your receiver. As a former receiver, you have to make that catch. In a game like this, you may not get another opportunity.
Let's get another look at that as McClellan finding Stoner to the near sideline.
Yeah, pass was perfect.
Unfortunately, the camera work was not. So didn't get a look at that, but from up top, it was a well-thrown ball.
Absolutely, you have to make that catch.
Second down and 10 as the Pirates reconfigure. And McClellan, he's going to tuck it and dart it. There's Ethan French's first grab, and he's going to take it across the 45.
Yeah, and again, there's something I like there. Charlestown did complete the pass, but I like Silver Creek's aggression. It was a nice hit right there. You had one guy hold him up as the teammate came and finished him off. That's what it's going to take, a physical defensive effort tonight.
Third down, and we'll call it a short 2 as French. 31 catches last year. Top returning target, albeit as a tight end. And Charlestown ahead of the sticks. They'll have third down and a long 1.
Yep.
Already 2 third down advancements in this quarter for the Pirates as they played keep away thus far, but still no score. McClellan keeps it, and he's got a first down as he tugs tacklers across the 50.
Yeah, and I think you may have to consider putting eyes on the quarterback. You may have to have one guy who you keep your eye on McClellan, because if not, he's going to continue to get 2, 3, 4, 5 yards here and there, and that's just not going to cut it. 30 short, stuff like that. Somebody has to have their eyes on the quarterback.
Eight minutes gone by. There's the Pirates on the prance. There's Bonner, a little misdirection handoff. And a nice stout job by that Dragon front, Antoine.
Yes, it was. Great job by the Silver Creek defense. Again, Terrence Bonner, he's 5'5", 170 pounds, so he's a pretty big back. And he's also a senior, so great job by the Silver Creek defense.
Gain of about 1.
Yep.
Dave Pappenhouse has to be pleased with his Creek defense to start this game.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's definitely what you want to see.
Been a well-played quarter, only 1 penalty. Did have the Charlestown turnover, although it was on 4th down, they wouldn't have advanced anyway.
Absolutely, yep.
But for an opener, I think both teams have played well and efficient through the first 9 minutes as McClellan, he'll flip it out in the flat, and that ball's lassoed up to the 45-yard line. As the Pirates face third down and long, that's Trey Martin on the catch.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a good catch. But I also want to give number 29, Tyler Back, the DB, a little shot out right there. He didn't make the tackle, but he made the initial hit to slow him down, and again, allowed the rest of your defense to come and finish him off. And that's what you have to do.
Trey Martin, the coaching staff, very excited about that sophomore, 6', 175. He'll also start as strong safety. And a big third down for both teams. As the Pirates on the plus 45. McClellan to the strong side, ducking it short, and that ball is caught. A first down, a slippery run by Berkeley for a pickup of 13 and a first down.
How about McClellan? Not only was he under pressure, but he was also able to make the pass while he was took the contact. So again, he's just showing his strength, showing his maturity. I think Silver Creek's going to have a rough time with this young man tonight.
McClellan very, very poised, takes his time out in the pocket.
Yep, he's playing like a senior quarterback.
And how about Berkeley? Knew exactly where the stick was, then broke the tackle from Robertson. And Charlestown with their deepest penetration in this opening quarter. Silver Creek had a 3 and out, and here's an end around Stoner seeking the edge, and Stoner through the hole, and he's slung down. That ball fumbled on the field at the 24-yard line. And it looks like it was recovered by Charlestown's Sean McAfee, the right guard.
Wow, that's a close call right there. I'm telling you, that's what we talked about. Turnovers would kill you, but they were able to get back on it. First down. Silver Creek defense is going for the ball.
Here's Stoner, that's been a focal point on the ground, and McAfee able to scoop it up.
It was a close call right there for Charlestown.
The first down at 10 again. Pirates perched at the 25 as McClellan going to dunk it short, and Berkeley with a nice catch in congestion, and he's slung down close to another first down.
Hey, Chris, I'm telling you, McClellan, he's making this look very easy. He is really, really taking his offense on his back, showing a lot of composure, poise. I think I'm really saying it all night. He's really, really showing you what a senior quarterback is supposed to be doing for his team.
Second down and a penny for the Pirates. 48 seconds in this opening quarter. And again, Silver Creek has only had 3 plays in this quarter. It's Charlestown having their way moving the football, but still no scores. McClellan awaits the snap from Bryson Love. Stoner to the opposite side, down the sideline for 6.
Yeah, and that's all Stoner. Again, you have the tackle in the backfield. You have to find a way to make that tackle. He reverses field, easy touchdown. If I'm Silver Creek, that's still something you can build on. You was in the back, but you just have to make the tackle. That's all it was. You have to make the tackle. Great job, Stoner.
And Creek had their chances.
Yes.
Is Tyree Stoner, 6'1", 175-pound sophomore. And the Pirates going to go for 2. They graduated their kicker last year. Clay McClellan is listed as their starting kicker.
Oh, wow.
And the Pirates going to roll the dice and go for 2. As Stoner to the left of McClellan. And McClellan seeking a block, and he's in for 2.
Yep. Again, that's a pretty easy play. I suspect they'll go for 2-point conversions all night. And, you know, there's a lot of high schools that do that. There's not a lot of good kickers around, so I'm not surprised.
8-zip Charlestown. Be right back after this on Glyke Eye.
American Bank. Our communities matter. You can support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. With each purchase you make, we will donate 2 cents to your participating school of choice. Filling up your tank, buying groceries? Simply use your check card to show your support. Stop in your local German American Bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank. Member FDIC.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glyke Eye.
Tyree Stoner in for a touchdown, and Charlestown leading by 2 as Silver Creek giving up a long, long drive in the first quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, if they make the tackle, that touchdown doesn't happen. So, again, I think it's something to build on. I think it's a great opportunity for the Silver Creek offense, put some points on the board, get this game back even, and just keep pushing.
So the Pirates get another crack at it, 3 and out on their first drive of this game. Coming up at halftime, we'll chat with Silver Creek Athletic Director John Dablow as we'll talk more about this unbelievably beautiful facility. Just a breathtaking view up top and wonderful representation for both fan bases as we'll catch up with John Dablow at halftime. A little squib high kick fielded at the 28-yard line, and Silver Creek darted up to the 41.
Yeah, so again, a great opportunity for Silver Creek offense. You start off in good field position. Down 8-0.
That was Kalani Fugit with the return. And certainly early in this game, but you sense some urgency, some importance in this drive.
Yeah, I mean, because, you don't want to get down too much to Charlestown. Their offense is methodical. It takes a lot of time off the clock, so you only have so many opportunities if you're Silver Creek.
This may be the last play of the quarter. A rapidly moving first quarter. As Keaton Ward in the gun, and he's going to hand to Kahn, and Kahn darting across the 44 to the 45, a gain of about 4, and that's going to close the first quarter.
All right, great first quarter.
Second quarter when we come back, 8-0 Charlestown over Silver Creek. Be right back after this on Glycod.
This second shift. This old pair of pants. This staycation. This brown bag lunch. At American Family Insurance, we understand what it takes to make your new kitchen, that new car, or your new house a reality. It's the same as it takes to protect it. To protect your new life, your future, your dreams.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
The only name you need to know for all your auto repair needs is Voyner's Auto and Truck Repair. Sure, our name might be hard to say, but we can fix everything no one else wants to fix. Big or small, we can do it all. Foreign or domestic, if it needs repair, Voyner's can handle the job. The only thing high-tech about us is what we do, and we're upfront with you and we'll do the job right. One thing we have to sell is our time, and we won't waste yours. Voyner's Auto and Truck Repair. Family owned since 1981. Call us for all of your auto repair needs.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
Chris Labar, Antoine Wordlow back live in Sellersburg. Charlestown 8, Silver Creek nothing. Dragon football from their 45-yard line. It'll be Kahn again for his third rush attempt. And the interior defense very stout. That's Sean McAfee again for Charlestown on the tackle.
Yeah, great job by the front seven for Charlestown. Nowhere to go for Silver Creek, but I like the idea of using the running game. Maybe that opened up for a deep pass.
So 3rd down and 5 on the menu for Creek. 0 for 1 on 3rd downs already this evening. Ward rolling to his right, and that ball nearly picked off, thrown behind Bryce Henderson in the slot, and it will be 4th down.
Yeah, the pass is a tad bit high, but I'm a big believer. If you can get your hands on the ball, you got to find a way to bring it down. Every pass is not going to be perfect. Again, it was a tad bit high. I like that play, though. They should come back to it. It was there.
Henderson was open, and the timing a little bit off there as Charlestown will send on Kyle Roberts to punt for the 2nd time. First one traveling some 40 yards plus. As Jaden Berkeley is back for Charlestown. And Roberts, the lefty, going to hook it, evading Berkeley, and it's going to roll all the way down inside the 5-yard line.
Yeah, great punt.
Down to the 3.
Great punt. Again, if Silver Creek can just put something together, I mean, they're doing some things well.
It'll be a net punt of 51 yards.
Wow.
We'll take a quick break. Be right back after this on Glycod.
Skyline for me is like my second home. So I started off at drive-thru, and then the next thing I know, I was serving full-time. My favorite regulars are always the ones with the kids. We're just laughing, talking, catching up on whatever's going on in our lives. Sometimes when I'm working the drive-thru, I'll hear a specific voice, and I know exactly who it is. When they pull around, I'm so excited to see them, and they're just as happy to see me. Skyline is more than just a restaurant to me. It's a fun place to work, and it's a fun place to eat.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School Football on Glycod.
Had a penalty while you were away on Charlestown, so we'll actually go on the books. It's about a 2-yard penalty, half the distance to the goal. And the Pirates backed up well inside their 5-yard line.
Yeah, absolutely. If I'm Silver Creek, I'm trying to get a safety here.
Look at tonight's weather forecast presented by Mark Stevens with American Family Insurance. Located in Jeff. Contact Mark at 812-283-8600 for your insurance needs. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly. Perfect night for football. Temps in the high 80s. A little humid, but it will be perfect before this evening unfolds.
Man, this is perfect football weather. Gets no better. Again, the crowd's amazing. Facilities are amazing. Just a great night of football, Indiana.
So certainly back here in your kitchen, if you will, ball security, very important.
Very important. I would go for it from Silver Creek.
As the Pirates perched, if you will, inside their 2. McClellan, the security blanket, bulldozing tacklers up to the 6. He'll pick up 5 yards.
Yeah, McClellan, he's having no problem gaining yards. Again, I just feel like at some point you may have to just put a spy on him. You watch the quarterback and no one else.
That's Cullen Garlock on the stop. What do you mean by a spy?
Well, back when I played for Coach Bob Redmond. When someone was killing us that way, we would take one guy, we called him a monster, and his job was to watch the quarterback. But it's difficult because everyone has to do their job. It puts everyone in a more of a one-on-one situation.
And another hanky. Play clock violation. There is a play clock. Not sure if you can see that from your vantage point, but there is a play clock to the far left and an expiration, so it will be Charlestown football after the Pirate timeout. We will step aside as well. 8-0 Charlestown over Silver Creek on Glycod.com. And we'll be right back.
Tailgate or tailgating to get to my tailgate. I can't go anywhere. But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, they might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Contact Floyd Snobbs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Hackey Page today.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School Football on Glycod.
Pirate football post timeout as McClellan in the belly of Bonner. And it's going to be 3rd down in a few.
I love what Charlestown is doing. Again, everything is calm, cool. I call it methodical. It's just they're just gradually moving their way down the field. This is hard-nosed, run-the-ball football.
Tackle credited to defensive end Brett Wilson. He's one of about 4 Dragons that'll play consistently on both sides of the ball. Big play in this game as the Pirates on a Tyree Stoner touchdown run have an 8-0 lead, and McClellan trying to break it. He's got a 1st down and nearly took it as he's taken down at the 20. A great open field tackle by Garlock.
Yeah, it was. He saved the touchdown. But again, it wasn't difficult to pick those yards up. So again, you're going to have to find a way to keep him out of the middle of the field. You'll put a little bit more pressure on him so he has to scramble to the outside, and Silver Creek can use their speed and athleticism. But that's easier said than done.
Just the patience of McClellan. He let things develop, let it transpire.
Yep. And he's a senior quarterback, doing great.
And back to live action. There's an end around to Bonner, and Bonner offering a stiff arm, and he'll be slung down. Loss of about 1.
And basically what this does is keep Silver Creek honest. I really think here and soon they're setting up for a deep throw. So, again, great job by Charlestown, just moving their way up the field slowly but surely.
And these two coaches, these two programs, certainly mutual respect, but a lot of familiarity.
Yeah, absolutely. They battle. Both these schools have a rivalry going. So, you got both coaches with good winning records. Just a big night.
Coach Hawkins certainly having coached here at Silver Creek for 1 year. And then Coach Pappenhouse having assisted at Charlestown. A lot of familiarity amongst these two outstanding traditions. As McClellan going to tuck it for Bonner and be taken for short yardage to the 21-yard line.
Yeah, that's a great job. You sealed the outside. You did let him bounce to the outside. Looked like it was number, I want to say, 42.
Yeah, it's Garlock again. That's his third unofficial tackle for the 5'10", 165-pound junior.
Yeah, that was a great job containing the quarterback right there. This is a big third down call right here.
Pirates connecting on 3 third down opportunities already. Silver Creek yet to move the chains, but look up at the score, they're only down 8.
Yep.
Trips now to the near side. First time we've seen that formation. McClellan up in the pocket, surrounded and brought down at the 22-yard line.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. You close that middle down where he has to bounce outside to the left or right. It gives you a better opportunity to contain him. Great job by the Silver Creek defense. Now, is Charlestown going to punt this ball, or are they that confident? Looks like I see punting.
Ethan French is quite the athlete, one of the top all-around players in Southern Indiana. He punts. He's an outstanding tight end, exemplary defensive end. I think they've got a lot of confidence in him. And French going to be backed up at his 10. And it's a boomer. Across the 50, and it'll catapult at the Pirate 49-yard line. So the field flipped. And it'll be 28-yard punt.
Yeah, so you have Silver Creek with good field position here. And also, the defense is playing fairly well. Hold them to 8 points. You still got plenty of time in this game. Great job, Silver Creek. This is a great opportunity here for the offense, though. Let's see if they can get some points on the board.
Again, the Creek 0 for 2 on third down opportunities, yet to move the sticks, and this unquestionably will be their best field position of the evening. Haven't seen a lot of Jamari Powell tonight. Sam Kahn has received the lion's share of the totes. And there's Powell, and Powell gashes a first down to the 35 and a gain of 16.
And that could be why you're seeing him right now. Again, he brought a little fire to the team. I like the way he hit the hole, showed a little bit of elusiveness. First down, Silver Creek.
Talking with Coach Pappenhouse yesterday, we talked about the distribution of rushing attempts. He thought it would be 50-50. He also said Powell would start.
Absolutely. Again, it's game by game.
And Powell, a big run for Creek, their longest play from scrimmage. And they're going with a hot hand as Powell. The decoy this time, and Ward loose for a first down as he's upended at the 25.
And you know, when you run the ball well, that's what that does. That play action allows you a quarterback who's capable of scrambling to get a few yards. So, again, really like what the offense is doing right now for Silver Creek.
Again, Ward in his first ever varsity game for Silver Creek. You had to think there were some butterflies churning underneath.
Absolutely. Starting quarterback, one of the toughest positions in football, if not the toughest.
And Creek on the doorstep of the red zone here as we slide under 6 in the quarter. Inside run for Powell.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. He gained, 2-3 yards right there. As long as he's moving forward, that's a win.
Silver Creek much more up-tempo on this drive, and it started with a nice run by Powell.
Absolutely, and I like that because I feel like Charlestown's moving at a slower pace of a game. If Silver Creek can speed it up, it may be in their advantage. I'm going to test these DBs soon, though. Let's see how good these DBs for Charlestown are.
Now, Keaton Ward, he is staring right at that play clock. Again, that's out of your visibility, but 10 seconds now on the clock as Ward stares right at it. Just over 5 minutes in this half. And Ward going to roll right. He had a guy, and Ward hangs on to it. And stacked up about 4 yards short of a first down.
That's the right idea. Again, that's what I was thinking. I feel like he had an open receiver. Again, that's the maturity. That's the trust in your receiver. As time goes on, they'll be able to make that play.
So Creek 0 for 2 on third downs. This perhaps 4-down territory.
Oh, absolutely.
At the Pirate 19.
Absolutely. Now, I'm not sure how good the field goal kicker is. 3 points is better than 0.
Lined up on that far hash. Boaz Derahutse is the place kicker. And Ward back to throw. He's going to dart it. Yes. Nice catch, but short of a first down. That was a great catch. Brought down by Bryce Henderson, about a yard short.
Yes, it is. I love what I saw there. Great pass, great catch. The receiver, it wasn't a perfect pass. He had to go up, use his hands and catch it. Again, that's a great, great sign of where this offense is headed tonight.
And a nice throw by Ward all the way across the field.
Absolutely. Ward is starting to settle in. I'm seeing a little confidence here from Ward.
Big play right here on fourth down and a short 2. And Silver Creek darting on the field for a quick timeout. We will step aside as well. Charlestown leading 8-0. Silver Creek 4th down and short when we come back right after this on Glycod.
Is what excellence in construction looks like. It's a startup company that launched in 1980 under the leadership of a husband and wife team who had a vision for growing something great, the American dream. It's 2 sons who have worked hard and earned the opportunity to carry on the legacy from the ground up. It's nearly 300 employees with common culture and commitment to construction. Some of the region's most visible and ambitious projects with the same heart, passion, and drive. It's our experience, our innovation, our reputation, and core values that set us apart. Mack Construction. This is what excellence looks like.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School Football on Glycod.
Big 4th down coming up for Silver Creek. Charlestown leading by 8. Tyree Stoner. Touchdown rush midway through the first quarter, and then the Pirates tacked on 2. Handoff, first down, and Powell across the 10. He's been critical on 2 big runs on this drive.
Yeah, and I love it. Run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. As long as you can run that ball, things are going to open up. It's going to give Ward an opportunity to complete some passes. Great job by the Silver Creek offense, showing a lot of confidence right now, a lot of confidence.
A first down and goal for Silver Creek.
Yeah, Jamari Powell doing a great job. He's only a junior, too. 5'11", 176. He runs a lot harder than the 5'11", 176 guy.
Ward flips to Gray. Darius Gray looking to get around the edge, and a lot of Charlestown speed as Gray darts it back inside to the 7.
Yeah, Charlestown really showed their athleticism right there. Nothing was getting to the outside. Great pursuit by the linebackers. That was just a good job by Charlestown because there was an opportunity there for Silver Creek. Charlestown just played better defense.
Now, Silver Creek will have the football to start the second half, so they've got A golden opportunity to string some momentum together if they can connect here. Bunched formation, and Powell darting up the gut, and he's in.
Great football. Again, I love the patience. You got to give the offense of Silver Creek a lot of credit. They started off slow, but they really dialed in, made some plays. Great job running the ball. Great job at offensive coordinator for Silver Creek.
Sure was. Jamari Powell, huge on this drive with 3 critical runs.
Running the ball is so crucial in football. People underestimate it. You know, a lot of teams are passing that, but running the ball is still one of the most important things.
Boaz Darahutse on for the point after, and Coach Pappenhouse says it's too early to be chasing points. Going for 2.
Absolutely.
Keaton Ward, the quarterback, will apply the hold. It's Darahutse, a lefty to boot. And the hold is down, and the kick right down Broadway. And Silver Creek is on the board, 8-7. We'll step aside, be right back after this on Glycod.
German American Bank. Our communities matter. You can support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. With each purchase you make, we will donate 2 cents to your participating school of choice. Filling up your tank, buying groceries? Simply use your check card to show your support. Stop in your local German American Bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank. Member FDIC.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School Football on Glycod.
Back live at Silver Creek High School, have an injured Charlestown student athlete, Tyree Stoner, but looks like he'll be up as he trots off the field.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to lose him tonight. I think this is a very important time for Charlestown, too. Silver Creek has a little momentum. You got 2 minutes left to go. Silver Creek is going to have the ball coming out of half, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Yeah.
So this is big for Charlestown.
Really the first time in this game the Pirates have faced some adversity. They've dominated time of possession in this game.
Absolutely. And, you know, the way the offense runs is like it doesn't score a lot of points fast, you know, so they can get outscored.
Silver Creek only with 3 plays from scrimmage in the first quarter.
Yes.
Jamari Powell invigorating some different speed in this Silver Creek offense, and they're within a point. A high kick bobbled back at the 5-yard line, and there is Berkeley as he is going to take it across the 25, down now to the 32-yard line.
And that's a hard run. But I will tell you this, I like the leg of the Silver Creek kicker. I think he's got a pretty good leg to keep out on field goals moving forward.
So we'll see what the Pirates do here as they'll have it at their 31-yard line. Stay tuned for our Centra Credit Union halftime report. We will update you on some area scores in the area. Also, Glycod.com presenting Providence and Indianapolis, Washington. That game also on Glycod tonight. New Albany taking on Franklin as well. We will keep you posted beginning at half as McClellan is in the gun. He's going to dump it to French. And French stacked up, forward progress to the 37.
Yeah, another great job out of Silver Creek defense. I mean, they're playing amazing right now. They're only giving up 8 points. Again, they averaged giving up almost 36 points last year, so this is way ahead of their schedule. Good job.
Only 1:30 left in the half. You would think Charlestown, a little more urgency perhaps. They do have 2 timeouts remaining. Trips out to the far side. As McClellan trying to set up a screen to Stoner, and Stoner, nice help side defense.
Yeah, I mean, this Silver Creek defense is dialed in. I mean, the coaches should be very, very proud when they go in halftime. Kudos to Silver Creek defense.
Ben Robertson on the stop, and Charlestown going to steer it 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, Charlestown's playing with confidence. I think it's more what we're seeing. They're confident. They're not really worried about anything. Hopefully it doesn't come back and bite them.
Got a Pirate timeout. We'll step aside for 30. A big 3rd down coming up. This is Glycod.com, Week 1 from Sellersburg.
This second shift. This old pair of pants. This staycation. This brown bag lunch. At American Family Insurance, we understand what it takes to make your new kitchen, that new car, or your new house a reality. It's the same as it takes to protect it. To protect your new life, your future, your dreams.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
The only name you need to know for all your auto repair needs is Voinier's Auto and Truck Repair. Sure, our name might be hard to say, but we can fix everything no one else wants to fix. Big or small, we can do it all. Foreign or domestic, if it needs repair, Voinier's can handle the job. The only thing high-tech about us is what we do, and we're upfront with you and we'll do the job right. One thing we have to sell is our time, and we won't waste yours. Voinier's Auto and Truck Repair. Family-owned since 1981. Call us for all of your auto repair needs.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
Back to live action here on 3rd down as McClellan rolling to the left. He's going to sling it, and Martin for a 1st down as he slides across the 45 to the 42-yard line.
That was a great pass. Again, you get out of bounds, you stop the clock. Silver Creek still has work to do to keep them off the scoreboard.
Gain of about 20 for Trey Martin. As Charlestown having success on 3rd down.
Absolutely, that's the longest pass of the night, if I'm not mistaken.
And a flag, a late flag. So add 5 to the end of that run, or a catch rather.
This is dangerous for Silver Creek because, again, Charlestown has really shown that they can move the ball, so they got to stay disciplined.
McClellan on the run, and he is very effective when he's rolling to his left, which, of course, is his strong arm.
Yes.
It's Charlestown trying to set up McClellan again, rifling it incomplete. He was trying to find Stoner.
Yeah, there was absolutely nowhere to go. Great job by the secondary of Silver Creek. Nowhere to go. Just throw it away. Stops the clock, though.
We told you about Charlestown's graduated kicker last year, and one would suspect perhaps kicking may not be their strength in week 1. So
absolutely. And with this offense, 4-down territory, you're going into halftime, so you have nothing to lose, really.
At the 41, again, Silver Creek will begin the second half with the football. As 3 receivers stacked to the near side as the Pirates on the march, and McClellan one-on-one coverage on the far side, and that ball is intercepted. Darius Gray came to reel it in.
Yeah, what a luxury to have a safety midfield who can read passes like that. Again, that was a great job. He had to go up, catch it. I mean, wow, it gets no better than that. Great job, Silver Creek defense. I'm telling you right, what an improvement from last season so far. Now, my question is, moving forward, does Silver Creek go for it here? Do you try to get some points on the board, or do you play it safe and get the ball at halftime? This is where the coaches make their money.
Well, I think they try to get to the half, and again, Charlestown with 1 timeout left as we'll get another glance at that great interception here momentarily by Darius Gray.
Yep, got to protect the ball, whatever you do, protect the ball.
And Silver Creek going to call a timeout.
I mean, this is tough, man. You got 30 seconds. I mean, you got times to, maybe 2 good trick plays. I mean, I don't know about trick plays.
Oh, come on now.
But you have time to make some noise.
Well, you did play for Bob Redmond, didn't you?
Yeah, man, we went for it. I mean, you don't win championships if you don't go for it. But, I mean, I would be conservative here going to halftime. You get the ball. Realistically, just eat the clock up.
So both teams 1 timeout remaining, and certainly ball security being implored in that Creek huddle, I would have to assume, as they're backed up inside their 15. Chris Labar, Antoine Wordlow, live tonight from Silver Creek High School. A great debut here for the Battle of 403. Both teams one timeout left.
I'm sure they'll be a little conservative here, Chris.
Well, and I think Jason Hawkins, quite honestly, wants Silver Creek to snap the ball a couple times back inside their. He's got a timeout.
Yes.
As Ward.
It's a trick play.
Inside. A little misdirection. That's Bryce Henderson on the run. That'll get him across the 12.
Yep, just try to get in half safe and sound. Great first half by the team, so go in, make some adjustments, come out, try to win this game in the second half.
So Charlestown starts with 8, and then Silver Creek responds with a touchdown. Jamari Powell takes it in, and for Charlestown, it was Tyree Stoner. And a great first half tonight in Sellersburg. Charlestown over Silver Creek. Be right back after this. Live from Sellersburg, this is Glycod.com.
Vaccines help fight infections. When your child gets vaccinated, their immune system will remember the vaccine and attack the germ if it ever invades their body. Physicians suggest following the recommended vaccination schedule to provide your child with the best protection against serious diseases. The Clark County Health Department reminds you to stay up to date on your vaccines. For more information, please visit clarkhealth.net. Clark County Health Department. Prevent, promote, protect.
Let's be honest. You don't see Grandma nearly enough. Which means the dead car battery you've spent the morning dealing with has robbed her of precious grandkid time. It's unfortunate, sure, but it's not like she's going to write you out of her will or anything. Right? When you need to be there, you need an Interstate. The car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
You're busy, always on the go, and when your car needs repaired, you need it done right. At Call's Body Shop, you can make an estimate appointment to better serve you. Just call 812-949-5245 and schedule a time that fits your schedule. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and are family-owned and operated. They've been serving Southern Indiana since 1954 at 2801 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany. It's your car, and you have a choice on your repair. Call's Body Shop. Can they fix it? Yes, they can.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
Whether you're a new or long-time patient, you know that when you call Dr. Todd Carter, you'll be treated like family. For over 25 years, Dr. Carter's been providing quality dentistry for patients throughout Southern Indiana, from regular dental exams and cleaning to restorative and cosmetic procedures. Let their dedicated and established team take care of your family today. Call Dr. Todd Carter at 812-944-5155 or visit drtoddcarter.com.
Drug use in adolescence or early adulthood can have a serious impact on a teen's life. Teenagers who use marijuana are more likely to have lower grades, even drop out of school. They may also suffer from impaired driving, higher levels of anxiety, and depression. We all want to see the youth in our community succeed. Regardless of your stance on marijuana, we can all agree that it's not right for teens. Paid for by Drug Free Communities and Our Place. Parents want to do what's best for their children. Teenagers love a party, and often alcohol is involved at those parties. While some people think that hosting those parties in their homes will keep their kids safe, it's wrong. And it's illegal to allow your teens and their friends to consume alcohol on your property. In fact, it's a felony. Parents who host lose the most. Don't be a party to underage drinking. Funding in part provided by the State of Indiana Division of Mental Health Services. For more information, go to ourplaceinc.org.
What makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or
actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Centra Credit Union. For banking and financial services that are centered around you, visit Centra.org.
Back to Sellersburg, a great first half. Charlestown on top of Silver Creek 8-7. Antoine Wordlow and Chris Labarne. Antoine, what a great first half in Silver Creek. A big response to get that touchdown.
Yeah, absolutely. I just want to give kudos to the Silver Creek defense. I mean, you know, if it wasn't for the defense, that one touchdown wouldn't be so significant. You know, the touchdown allows the game to stay close. The defense holds a very high-powered offense to 8 points. I mean, it gets no better than that. I mean, they should be going in halftime, prepared to come out here and finish this game off.
Tyree Stoner in for Charlestown, and for Silver Creek, Jamari Powell with the touchdown rush. And his entry into the game, middle of the second quarter, has really changed the complexion of this game.
And, you know, when you can run the ball, it gives you so many more opportunities. It'll give Keaton Ward an opportunity to do different things. I just think when you find you a solid running back who's gaining yards every time they get the ball, it gives you a better chance to win the game. It's just simple numbers.
What'd you think of Keaton Ward in his decision-making for his first start here?
I saw a lot of composure. You know, there's a lot of young men who came in this situation a little nervous. I mean, I felt like he's ready to play, hasn't made many mistakes. I like what I'm seeing so far.
And for Charlestown, Clay McClellan, speaking of decision-making, they put so much on him, so much in his hands, and he just delivers week after week.
Man, he's so calm and cool out there. He's taking the offense on his back. He's not concerned about anything. I just really feel like the coaches have a lot of confidence in him, and you can tell by the way the team plays.
It is a perfect night for high school football. So glad that you joined us. Like to say good well wishes, if we could, to Mike Beck. He's a longtime friend here at Glycod.com, former announcer. Mike recovering from a recent surgery and presumably watching tonight. Get well soon, Mike. We're thinking of you and hope to have you back on the airwaves.
Absolutely, Mike.
Take a quick break. Introduce you to John Dablow when we come back. He has been a very busy administrator here. He's the athletic director of Silver Creek High School, and we'll chat with John when we come back right after this on Glycod.
Makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
I'm your cat. And ever since you brought me home that day, I've been plotting to destroy you. This is a billion years of tiger DNA just ready to pounce. And if you got the wrong home insurance coverage, you could be coughing up the cash for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem, like meow.
Contact Floyd Snobbs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today. Vaccines help fight infections. When your child gets vaccinated, their immune system will remember the vaccine and attack the germ if it ever invades their body. Physicians suggest following the recommended vaccination schedule to provide your child with the best protection against serious diseases. The Clark County Health Department reminds you to stay up to date on your vaccines. For more information, please visit clarkhealth.net. Clark County Health Department. Prevent, promote, protect.
Travis and I were able to play the great game of football together for a few years there at Providence, and his senior year, my sophomore year, played together in the backfield there. Travis was a fullback and I was a tailback, and almost kind of giving you didn't know it at the time, but maybe something that looking forward that now that we're able to work together here at Mike and kind of team up in the same way. It was definitely a pretty special time.
We live in a small community, and business owners, non-business owners that have been very kind to us coming up through the years, and supporting us through our high school years and on to college, and then ultimately into business. We like to give back, we're proud of the community that we live in, and we want to help people as much as we can help them. And then we kind of just have a tradition of that. Our mother and father were very philanthropic, and it's just something that was kind of instilled in us. We enjoy taking care of the community that we live in.
Yeah, this is where we live. This is where we work. This is where our employees live and work, and it's important to us, not only the product that we're putting out every day, but just making sure that we're friendly with our neighbors. And we've joined a lot of partnerships with Prosser and future leaders there, and we're really happy about that. We do a lot of different scholarship programs with graduating seniors that are going on, and not necessarily 100% in our field, but just potential future leaders that hopefully will come back into this community, and
just good, honest people. Chad and I we say it to one another a lot. You do the right things for the right reasons, and good things happen to you. Just taking care of people, be disciplined, and be providers to society. Go out each and every day and do something that betters the people that are around you, betters your community. Versus sucking the life out of it.
This Mac Minute on Glycod is brought to you by Mac Construction. Family owned with over 40 years experience in civil construction and streetscaping. Mac Construction. Experience, reputation, solutions.
Back live in Sellersburg, halftime, and what has been an outstanding first half. Charlestown leading Silver Creek 8-7 in the annual Battle of 403. I'm Chris Labar along with Silver Creek Athletic Director John Dablow. And John, wow, you've been very, very busy. What's it been like for you as you guys have gotten ready for tonight?
Definitely more than I anticipated. That checklist grew and grew every week. I think I met with the construction company on a daily basis the last couple of weeks to make sure we were going to be able to have this. But I told somebody it's like having a party at your house. We were sweeping up the crumbs as the doorbell was ringing, and that's, we still have some little things to do, but man, are we happy that we are out here with this crowd, this night, and what a great Battle of 403.
Beautiful, breathtaking view. Backtrack, walk us through the process and how this came to be.
Oh, we don't have enough time for that. There's only 5 minutes left at halftime. But our school board, when we became the Silver Creek district, our own district, they wanted to do it, and they voted to do it right. And I think if you look around, they did it right. And I think anybody that drives by now and sees the school, they can expect similar things with the new construction project that's happening at the rest of the school. And we're so excited and really blessed to have this type of facility here at Silver Creek.
And this game has such meaning as well. It's not just the unveiling of a gorgeous facility, but a conference game, your arch rival. This has so many significance on so many different levels.
Yeah, it's incredible. I know, as a head coach, I hated starting with Charlestown, but as an AD, absolutely love it. And again, what a wonderful night. Do you remember weather like this on an opening night ever? Normally we're talking about heat and everything else. So it is. It's a great rivalry. It's been good the last couple of years, and what an awesome first half to start us off for 2023.
It sure was. And what's next for you guys? I know baseball, and you've got so many other big plans.
Yeah, baseball field's right behind us, and the softball field is there. Those should be completed at the end of September. We're excited about that. Basketball is going to get some renovations this summer. Those will all be done, we are excited here, and think Silver Creek athletics and facilities is finally catching up with the rest of the surrounding area.
John, thanks so much. Enjoy the second half.
Appreciate it, Chris. Always a pleasure to have you guys out, and love what Glycod has done for us. So appreciate that.
Thank you. John Dablow, Athletic Director of Silver Creek High School. We'll take a quick break. More coverage from Sellersburg when we come back right after this on Glycod.com.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience. Reputation. Solutions.
When young people need a place to go and someone to help, there's always a safe place nearby. Clark County Youth Shelter and Family Services, a local nonprofit organization, designates businesses and organizations throughout Clark and Floyd counties as safe places, which offer immediate help and safety to area youth who are experiencing crises. For more information on these safe places and a list of locations, visit ccysfs.org. This is a message from the Clark County Youth Shelter.
The only name you need to know for all your auto repair needs is Voinier's Auto and Truck Repair. Sure, our name might be hard to say, but we can fix everything no one else wants to fix. Big or small, we can do it all. Foreign or domestic, if it needs repair, Voinier's can handle the job. The only thing high-tech about us is what we do, and we're up front with you and we'll do the job right. One thing we have to sell is our time, and we won't waste yours. Voinier's Auto and Truck Repair. Family owned since 1981. Call us for all of your auto repair needs.
With a wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms, Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
You're busy, always on the go, and when your car needs repaired, you need it done right. At Call's Body Shop, you can make an estimate appointment to better serve you. Just call 812-949-5245 and schedule a time that fits your schedule. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and are family owned and operated. They've been serving Southern Indiana since 1954 at 2801 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany. It's your car, and you have a choice on your repair. Call's Body Shop. Can they fix it? Yes, they can.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A community supporter of our local high school athletics, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. It's a level of care you won't find anywhere else. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com for more information. Priority Radiology, you have a choice.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
Welcome back to Silver Creek High School. More second half action to come after this.
Busy, always on the go, and when your car needs repaired, you need it done right. At Call's Body Shop, you can make an estimate appointment to better serve you. Just call 812-949-5245 and schedule a time that fits your schedule. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and are family owned and operated. They've been serving Southern Indiana since 1954 at 2801 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany. It's your car, and you have a choice on your repair. Call's Body Shop. Can they fix it? Yes, they can. You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
Welcome back to Silver Creek High School. Chris LeBar along with Antoine Wardlow. A 8-7 Charlestown lead at the half, as both teams moments away from taking the field in the second half. A couple things you might look for in this half, Antoine.
Well, what I'm going to look for from Charlestown, I want to see, are they going to continue to play the slow pace? Are they going to speed up? Is McClellan going to take more chances? As far as Silver Creek, kind of the same thing. I mean, are they going to try to speed the pace up offensively? Because right now, both defenses are playing solid. So I think now if both defenses come out of half with the same intensity, same mind frame, now the offense has pressure on them. Who's going to score more points?
Well, you talk about defense, and certainly Silver Creek, their defense was much maligned last year. Everybody knows they gave up over 35 points a game. They played very well in that first half.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was amazing. I mean, I thought they did a great job. Again, when you're a team that gave up 36 points and to make this type of performance in an opening game on your home field, it gets no better than that.
Will be Silver Creek football to start the second half.
It should be exciting, though, Chris. I mean, the first half was exciting. I'm thinking the second half is going to be the same way.
After this game, you can check out glycod.com. We are on the field taking photos, so if you'd like some updated photos of this game, of the student athletes and game personnel, feel free to visit glycod.com. We'd also like to mention this broadcast is authorized by Silver Creek High School with production rights owned by Glycod Media. Our aim is to provide the most positive representation for all participating student athletes, coaches, and game personnel. Thank you for watching. So Silver Creek football to start the second half. Darius Gray back. Alongside Bryce Henderson, and a short kick. It'll be fielded on a hop across the 30 and brought down at the 36-yard line. That was Henderson.
And again, Silver Creek starting off with decent field position. I think this is a very, very important possession for them. They get the ball out of half. They're a great opportunity to put some points on the board.
Creek offense, one successful drive in the half, and that's all it took.
That's all it took. Again, when your defense plays well, that's the type of situation you put yourself in. But they still need more points to win this game.
Sam Kahn started the game at running back on the first two drives. Then Jamari Powell was entered on the third drive and took it for a touchdown. This drive will commence with Kahn in the backfield of Keaton Ward. And Ward in the belly of Kahn, and a keeper as Ward across the 40 to the 41, and a nice gain on first down.
Yeah, and again, it's easy to make this comment when you're up here in the booth, but had he kept going straight, he would have had more yards. He tried to bounce it out, use athletic ability. I actually lost a couple more yards, so I'd like to see him keep his head down and try to get the yards.
And Ward in his first drive of this half, also his first game as a Silver Creek Dragon after transferring in from Eastern last year. And he has played quite well in his debut. Here is Kahn trying to stretch it out, looking for the edge. He's got a first down. There's a flag behind the play as Kahn tripped up at the 37, but likely coming back is a penalty in the backfield.
Yeah, and you hate to see that because that play was executed very well, but it's probably going to come back.
That flag occurring on the right sideline as Kahn was trying to break outside. As you take another look,
holding call on the penalty.
so it is a hold as that replay slow and developing, but a hold will bring that play back.
Yeah, I know that hurts, but again, you have to keep moving. Still got a long half to go.
Second down at 15 on the menu for the Dragons from their 33-yard line. Henderson at the top of your screen. Back to throw. And a great pass by Ward, close to a first down, and a nice catch by Darius Gray.
Chris, that's big time. That's big time, and I think this is purposely done. They played a certain way in the first half. Now they're going to let Keaton Ward open up and pass his ball around. Great execution right there. I'm impressed.
We saw Ward make a throw from the far hash earlier in the first half. This time he did almost the same thing, and that was right on the money.
Yes, it was. Great catch as well to keep your feet in bounds.
Third down and short. Powell up the gut, and he's got a first down, just shy of the 50.
You know, I think Silver Creek's on to something here. They've got two backs right now, showing a little different look with each one of them. Right now they're moving the chains. Great job, Silver Creek. Keep doing what you're doing.
This Charlestown defense, you sense on the back of their heels a little bit.
Charlestown needs to wake up. Silver Creek's moving the ball pretty easy right now.
Pirate faithful across that far sideline and that gorgeous landscape behind them. One receiver flanked out far as Ward going to dump it out in the flat. Henderson in space. Henderson trying to shake free, and he's going to squirm up that sideline and close to a first down.
Well, I tell you right now, Silver Creek has really came out on fire, showing a lot of energy. And I like the fact that you're letting King Ward pass this ball around to start this half off. He's got a real good arm.
Well, he had the Gray throw the near sideline to Gray. This one on the far sideline. Got an injury far sideline. The student athletes like perhaps ailing over there.
Like, is it Bryce Henderson, the receiver?
There's Henderson breaking the tackle, and he's got the first down, and Henderson now hopefully being aided up on his feet. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout. Back to Sellersburg right after this on Glycod.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
Henderson aided off under his own power in Silver Creek from their 41. First down and 10. Powell following Gerlach, and Powell across the 40 down to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, Powell makes the offense look a little different. I mean, the way he runs the ball, again, he's running straight ahead, getting yards. That's what the offense needs. They want to put some points on the board. Got another player down.
We sure do.
2nd and 4.
Gain of about 5. There's another Silver Creek Dragon down. We'll step aside for a moment. Thanks to all of our great partners here on Glycod.com. Here's a message from Mack Construction. We'll be right back.
Is what excellence in construction looks like. It's a startup company that launched in 1980 under the leadership of a husband and wife team who had a vision for growing something great, the American dream. It's 2 sons who have worked hard and earned the opportunity to carry on the legacy from the ground up. It's nearly 300 employees with common culture and commitment to construction. Some of the region's most visible and ambitious projects with the same heart, passion, and drive. It's our experience, our innovation, our reputation, and core values that set us apart. Mack Construction. This is what excellence looks like.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
It'll be 2nd down and 5 momentarily for Silver Creek. They trail Charlestown 8-7. Just over 9 minutes left in this third quarter, and you take a look across the terrain there and just a breathtaking, gorgeous view.
Man, it's unbelievable. I've taken so many pictures, and my kids won't believe this. This is probably one of the better environments I've been in as far as a football game. I mean, just amazing. Great job at Silver Creek. Great environment. Beautiful.
Looks like the Silver Creek young man going to be okay. It's Tyler Bach that will be aided off. And Creek desperately needs him, the outstanding tight end and then strong safety.
It almost looked like he was dealing with cramps. Again, it's the first game of the season. That's quite common.
Back to work for the Dragons. Again, Charlestown scored on a Tyree Stoner touchdown run midway through the first quarter. And Silver Creek scored on a Jamari Powell touchdown scamper late in the second quarter. And they're on the march again. There is Powell, and Powell lunging shy of a first down.
Yeah. Again, it's obvious what Silver Creek wants to do. They want to pound the ball and then open it up to Keaton Ward, get an opportunity to throw some passes or even scramble. So, again, Silver Creek's opened the offense up a lot more this half.
Lucas Campbell leading his group back to the line of scrimmage. The senior center for Creek. As Ward in tight confines pitches to Powell, and Powell with a burst and a first across the 25 down to the 22-yard line.
Chris, I'm going to tell you, when they go back and watch this film, they're going to look at this O-line and they're going to give them kudos. There were holes everywhere for this Silver Creek O-line. Great job, great push. Charlestown having a very hard time with this Silver Creek offense right now.
Offense just a little bit different with Powell in the backfield, Antoine.
Yeah, absolutely, and I love it. I love it.
I formation behind Ward. Powell, the hot hand. He'll tuck it up inside for no gain. Sean McAfee on the stop.
Yeah, again, he didn't gain many yards there, but he still fell forward. And I think just that option opens up the rest of the offense. I would keep going with the running back.
There's a great glance at the sunset from up top.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Great work by our camera crew tonight, and a perfect environment for week one. And a great game as Silver Creek approaching the red zone of the Pirates. Pair of receivers to the near side. And Ward rolling, and he's got company, but he slides through it. And Ward going to keep that play alive up to the 20, and he picked up 4 out of that mess.
Absolutely, and that was a mess, but he showed his talent, showed his vision. He didn't hold the ball too long. He saw nothing was available, and he went and got a few yards. Again, puts him in a better third down situation.
The hidden yardage so important in Ward, making the subtle plays that are key to victory.
Absolutely.
Already on this drive, we've seen Ward make 2 outstanding throws to opposite sidelines. And this time, a crafty run of 4, bringing up third down in medium. And Ward dumps it out. There's Henderson in space. Henderson around the edge, and a first down as he's slung out at the 10, and a gain of 10.
I'm telling you what, that's big time. I'm seeing some great things from this Silver Creek offense again. They're looking totally different in the first half. This looks high-powered, fast-paced, a lot of confidence. Wow, what a way to start the second half off with Silver Creek offense. Look like another player's down, too, for Charlestown.
First, take a look at this Henderson catch. He's caught it on both sidelines, and good to see him back because he was ailing a couple of plays ago. We do have a student-athlete down for Charlestown. We will step aside. Back live on Glycod.com, a great opening week matchup. We'll be right back after this.
Skyline for me is like my second home. So I started off at drive-thru, and then the next thing I know, I was serving full-time. My favorite regulars are always the ones with the kids. We're just laughing, talking, catching up on whatever's going on in our lives. Sometimes when I'm working the drive-thru, I'll hear a specific voice, and I know exactly who it is. When they pull around, I'm so excited to see them, and they're just as happy to see me. Skyline is more than just a restaurant to me. It's a fun place to work, and it's a fun place to eat.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School Football on Glycod.
First down and goal. Charlestown's Jaden Berkeley was okay as he trotted off. We're not MDs, but we think it was cramps.
Yeah, a lot of cramps going on, and it's common for the first game of the season.
I formation on the short side as Silver Creek seeking their first lead of this game. And Ward, perhaps some miscommunication, going to dart forward, and Ward churning those legs down inside the 1.
And Chris, we talked about this pregame. He has to take this offense and put him on his back and carry him, and that's exactly what you're seeing. That's a great run right there from a quarterback, showing leadership, and they got a great opportunity to score here.
And it looked like there was some miscommunication after the snap occurred.
I like how he made a decision and went ahead and got the yards.
You'll mark it. It's like in between the 1 and the 2. This might be Jamari Powell time. Garlock is the fullback, and Powell in for an easy score.
I tell you what, this is a great game so far, and what if Silver Creek pulls off this upset tonight? What is it going to be like in Sellersburg? Great job by the offense. Silver Creek playing with a lot of confidence.
Curious to see what Dave Pappenhouse does now. He did not chase the point in the second quarter. And he is going to send on, looks like his 2-point team. Nary a signing of kicker Boaz Darahutse. As Creek by 5, going to try a 2-point conversion.
Which is the right call. Make the game a 7-point game if he converts.
Powell, the lone back behind Ward. And Ward rolling right, flips it forward, and that ball deflected away. That's Trey Martin that got a hand on it, and an outstanding play.
You know, that's one of those things you would like to complete the pass, but you had 2 receivers. Again, when they watch the film, that's something that they'll go back to as the season goes on. You're still ahead. Defense playing well. Keep your head up. Great job, Silver Creek.
So Trey Martin, perhaps a play that will resonate an hour and plus minutes from now.
Yeah. I think the biggest story is the Silver Creek defense. I mean, wow. These are some big 13 points thanks to the defense, holding them to 8 so far.
Yeah, Dragons gave up 41 to Charlestown in this game last year.
Now, Charlestown's in a little different position right now. Now they're playing from behind, so let's see how their offense looks.
So much momentum for the Pirates in the first quarter against Silver Creek, only with 3 plays in the first quarter.
Yeah.
But Silver Creek, a long drive in the second quarter and a lengthy one to start this half. This Charlestown offense been on the sideline a long time.
Absolutely, and again, the offense has been slow, so they're going to have to speed it up.
Darahutse, a high, gorgeous kick, backpedaling inside the 5-yard line. And upended at the 22-yard line.
I tell you what, man, this momentum has really changed. I mean, Silver Creek playing with a lot of confidence. They really believe they can win this game. So I want to see the composure of McClellan and see what he can do with the offense right now.
Kilo Lee with the stop on Trey Martin. And here is this Charlestown offense, so seasoned with Clay McClellan, the senior. 2,800 offensive yards last year. And the Pirates from their 23-yard line. As McClellan has 2 receivers each side to choose from. He's going to tuck it inside. Instead, he coughed that football up, and I believe the trailing lineman for Charlestown able to gobble it up at the 25-yard line.
On the carry.
And it will be Pirate football.
Yeah, you know, we talked a lot about turnovers, and I'm telling you, Charlestown's putting this ball on the ground tonight. So Silver Creek,
Looked like the wide hat signaled second down, and it will be Charlestown.
Charlestown retains possession.
Charlestown ball. We'll see if we can get an ID on that lineman.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
What a big possession here. What if Silver Creek can stop them here in 4 downs and get the ball back?
It's a big play there. So 2nd down and long as Stoner is in motion. And McClellan going to throw against his body. He's going to heave it for Trey Martin. And Martin nearly caught that ball, and there is a flag.
Yeah, I think the receiver, their motion wasn't correct back here.
Got 2 penalties, one in the Charlestown backfield and a Silver Creek infraction in their secondary.
There was definitely a problem with the motion, the first flag. I saw that.
That time McClellan trying to throw across his body. That's not the best recipe.
Pass interference, Silver Creek.
He had a lot of distance on that pass, though.
Both penalties will offset.
Definitely got an arm.
Replay the down.
So they offset each other, correct?
So 2nd down and 8, the adjustment from the Pirate 25-yard line. Haven't seen a ton of Terrence Bonner in terms of part of this offense, the running back for Charlestown, and haven't seen Logan Harvey at all.
Yeah.
And there's another penalty in the Charlestown backfield.
Penalty on the play. Charlestown, legal procedure. 5 yards will be marked off on the play.
The tempo of this game, we talked about it, really changed when Powell entered the game in the 2nd quarter for Silver Creek.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Jamari Powell, as a junior, he's really taking on a big role, and I think this is something they're going to build on for the rest of the season. He's doing a great job, and things got better when he got in the game, no doubt about it. Charlestown not playing with much confidence right now, though.
Nor a sense of urgency as Reese Duncan leaking out of the backfield first. He'll be at the bottom right of your screen, the lanky junior receiver. Berkeley is in motion, and McClellan on the snap. McClellan, a gaping hole and a 1st down as he takes across the 35 to the 39 and a gain of 19.
We just talking about urgency now. He ran with a purpose right there. Put his head down, gain a couple yards. That's what he's going to have to do to finish this game off. He's a big, strong quarterback.
You get the sense the ball may not be taken out of his hands a lot late in this game.
Yeah, I think it's going to be up to him to bring this on home.
There's north of 4 minutes left in this 3rd quarter. Breeze starting to pick up a bit, same play call, and McClellan across the 45 to the 46, and another healthy chunk on 1st down. Eli Bandy on the stop.
You know, Charlestown started the game off with the quarterback keeper, and they're going back to it because Silver Creek showed no ways of stopping it in the beginning of the game. Now you're seeing cramps everywhere, and again, this is very common for the first game of the season. Both teams, cramps.
Yeah, we've had 3 or 4 of those in this quarter alone.
I mean, I think it's just part of the game. I can remember just cramping up all the time. I drink plenty of fluids. It's just part of the game. You got to fight through it.
How well prepared can you be in training camp for situations like this?
Well, I just think it's one of those things to where it's going to happen eventually. You just do the best you can do. Stay hydrated. The player who has to come in substitute has to be ready until the player gets the cramps to go away and come back out. It's just part of the game.
We'll step aside. Be right back. This message presented by Allstate agent Packy Page on Glycod.
Tailgate or tailgating to get to my tailgate. I can't go anywhere. But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, it might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Contact Floyd Snobbs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page today.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School Football on Glycod.
Back to live action. Second down and short for Charlestown from their 46-yard line after back-to-back rushes from Clay McClellan. Tyree Stoner to his right. And here comes Berkeley in motion as a decoy. It's McClellan. First down as he sprung outside, down inside the 30-yard line, tripped up at the 21.
Yeah, I mean, the game is getting tight. Coach Hawkins goes with what he believes in. His quarterback's a great scrambler, 1,000-yard rusher last year. They show no ways of stopping this if you Silver Creek.
Got an injury appears after that play. A rush of 33 yards for McClellan as he's tripped up at the 21.
He's running very hard right now, too. If you notice, his pace is picked up. He's running people over and everything right now.
Injured player on the field.
Another cramp, and McClellan, he's been well hydrated thus far, and he is gashing the Dragons on the ground.
Yeah, he's juiced up right now. So whatever McClellan's doing is working.
A couple of scores to pass along before we update the ticker a bit later. Providence well on their way in their opener, leading Washington 56-0.
Oh, wow.
Also on Glycott, Louisville Mail leading Butler 48-0 as well. So a couple of lopsided affairs, but this one nip and tuck.
Yeah, we definitely have us a good one here.
Take one more break, be back. Thanks to all the great sponsors here on Glycott.com. We will pay homage to another here. Be right back.
Skyline for me is like my second home. So I started off at drive-thru, and then the next thing I know, I was serving full-time. My favorite regulars are always the ones with the kids. We're just laughing, talking, catching up on whatever's going on in our lives. Sometimes when I'm working the drive-thru, I'll hear a specific voice, and I know exactly who it is. When they pull around, I'm so excited to see them, and they're just as happy to see me. Skyline is more than just a restaurant to me. It's a fun place to work, and it's a fun place to eat.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
Now that's the place to watch a ball game, Antoine.
Oh, man, I can't make this up. You want to talk about a great environment, man. This is high school football, I'll tell you what.
What a great atmosphere tonight. Charlestown on the march, and McClellan just gaping hole after gaping hole across the 15.
Yeah, he's imposing his will right now. I mean, he's just running hard. He's playing hard-nosed football, and Silver Creek's going to have to find a way to stop this.
Brings up second.
Right now, he's a one-man team.
And 3 at the 14.
So the Pirates doing it on the ground via Clay McClellan. 7 more.
Wow, these players are really dealing with cramps.
Second down and 3 now. Stoner, he's already had 1 touchdown rush on a broken tackle, and this time he's tripped up in a flag as well.
Stoner broke the first tackle and ran into 2 more defenders.
On the carry, no gain. Stopped by number 6, Darius Gray.
Darius Gray on the stop, as the officials have been very busy in this quarter. We'll sort this out.
Personal foul, Silver Creek.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that's a big one, too. Personal foul. I didn't see it.
Be half the distance to the goal, as Silver Creek called for 15-yarder. Or half the distance, perhaps a late hit.
Brings up a first and goal at the 7-yard line.
Oh, that's a big penalty right there, Neil. That changes things.
First down and goal, Charlestown.
Is this a Wildcat situation?
Sure is. Tyree Stoner in the backfield. Stoner going to roll right, and he is going to tuck it and to be bumped out just shy of the 5.
Yeah, that was a great job out of Silver Creek defense. It looks like the defender was Kalani Fugit, 5'11", 150-pound senior. Great stop.
Yeah, you were the first to spot the Wildcat.
Yeah, Stoner.
And here comes Clay McClellan.
Silver Creek, it's time to make
You might get the sense here, McClellan.
Oh, yeah.
3 attempts to get in the end zone, and you ride with your big dog. All these formations may be a formality as McClellan, in for an easy 6.
But, you know, I will say Silver Creek had a great opportunity to make the stop. The first defender just missed the tackle. But it was great pursuit. I know on number 82 wish he could have that back. Looked like Adrian Montez, tight end linebacker. He had a great opportunity to make a stop there, just couldn't make the tackle.
So McClellan on for the touchdown, and
you have to go for 2 here for sure.
They sure do. And a 14-13 lead.
I mean, if you're Silver Creek, though, this is still a great game. I mean, you got a whole nother quarter, 2 minutes in this one, a whole nother quarter after this. You know, stay focused, stay disciplined, everything will be okay.
Didn't see either team signaled for a timeout, but Charlestown on the sidelines, at least very close to the sidelines, as their offensive team, in essence, taking a de facto timeout.
Absolutely.
And here come the Pirates back on the field. So Bonner positioned to the left of the lefty McClellan. And McClellan, it's a numbers game, and Silver Creek there to trip him up.
Now, that's a big stop, Chris. There's a difference from being down 1 point and 3 points. You have a lot more opportunities in your playbook on the offense side of the ball, so that's another great stop for the Silver Creek defense, who's playing a great game tonight.
They sure are. And a big stop, as Antoine mentioned, from Dave Pappenhouse's defense. We'll step aside tonight. 2:01 left in this awesome football game in the third quarter. We'll be right back after this on Glide God.
Busy, always on the go. And when your car needs repaired, you need it done right. At Call's Body Shop, you can make an estimate appointment to better serve you. Just call 812-949-5245 and schedule a time that fits your schedule. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and are family owned and operated. They've been serving Southern Indiana since 1954 at 2801 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany. It's your car, and you have a choice on your repair. Call's Body Shop. Can they fix it? Yes, they can. You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glide God.
We'll see what Silver Creek does now, staring at a 1-point deficit. 2:01 left in the third quarter. Clay McClellan in on a 3-yard touchdown rush. He's responsible for about 95% of their offense on that drive.
Yeah, absolutely. One-man team.
Here's Henderson on the ensuing kickoff, and Henderson trying to spring space. He'll be tripped up at the 29.
You know, these days you don't see a lot of good fundamental tackling, but that was a great job by number 88 from Charlestown. Open field tackle. Looked like his name is Lim.
Iglesias.
Yes. He's sophomore, so that's a great open field tackle on special teams.
Silver Creek with a 1st and 10 on their 29.
Big possession for Silver Creek. Wow, what an opportunity here.
Yeah, Keaton Ward, more responsibility thrust on his shoulders in his first Dragon start. Silver Creek, again, one of their top returning players, Tyler Bach, injured. Looked like he had cramps in both legs, and we'll see if he returns. He is key to what they're going to try to do in this game. Sam Kahn, right now the back featured for Creek, and Kahn gets the call, and Kahn for about a yard up to the 31-yard line.
Great job by Charlestown. The offensive line of Silver Creek didn't get much of a push right there. So, again, I like the fact that Silver Creek is running the ball a lot more. I still think that's the thing you want to do to open up more opportunities for Keaton Ward.
Carson Cook is on for Creek. Just north of 1 minute in this third quarter. 14-13. Charlestown lead. Ward back to throw. Facing heavy duress. And brought down at the 32-yard line.
Ward is running the ball hard, but I just think they're going to have to do more of what they were doing in the beginning of the second half if they want to score some points. Passing the ball.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
And an injured Charlestown Pirate. Looks like another cramp back there.
And it's getting a little cooler out here with the night, so that's going to bring cramps as well, different temperature. I mean, both teams are dealing with it. You can see there's people over on Charlestown dealing with it as well, and Silver Creek.
Both these teams very, very ambitious schedules. We'll take a look at Charlestown. How about their first 2 games? They've got Silver Creek here, and then they're going to host Brownstown next week, a perennial power. So much of their season, really, at least in the MSC, will be determined in weeks 1 and 2. They'll also travel to North Harrison and then take on an improved Providence team. That one be on the 15th on Glycod. And for Silver Creek, much similar sledding for Dave Pappenhouse's bunch on the road at Salem next week, then at Floyd, hosting Floyd on September 1st.
Nice schedule. You got to beat the best to be the best. It's a big 3rd down right here. I think they need to try to get this first down.
This Charlestown defense trying to force a 3 and out.
Yes.
And the tempo, the pacing has certainly dipped a bit on this drive as Ward rolling. Now he's going to traverse left, and he's going to be tucked outside well short of a first down.
Now, Charlestown's defense is showing the speed and the pursuit that we was plan they was going to have in the beginning of the game. Now they're kind of flying around. Things are a little more difficult with Silver Creek, so that was a great job out of Charlestown defense.
And on the stop, Silver Creek will punt.
4th down at 5. Kyle Roberts on to punt for the 3rd time. And Charlestown forcing a 3 and out after a big gut check drive to take the 1-point lead. Roberts lofted snap, and it's a high, pretty good kick as it bounces at the 40. He's scooped up there.
Punter's done a pretty good job tonight.
Net punt of 27 yards.
Kyle Roberts has a 27-yard punt. No return. Ball down by number
All right,
6,
now Silver Creek defense really has to stay disciplined, stay focused, keep their assignments, and keep Charlestown off the board.
Trey Martin split out far for the Pirates. 2 receivers beneath us. Perhaps the final play of this 3rd quarter is McClellan in the shotgun. And McClellan with an inside handoff. And there's Bonner. He's been relatively quiet tonight, but a nice run and close to a first down.
Yeah, Bonner brings a little different pace. Stoner's a little bit more elusive. Bonner's just a hard-nosed, almost a fullback type body.
Brings up 9.
The 2nd down and 1 when we come back. 3rd quarter in the books. Charlestown over Silver Creek in the Battle of 403. We're back after this on Glycod.
What makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
Whether you're a new or long-time patient, you know that when you call Dr. Todd Carter, you'll be treated like family. For over 25 years, Dr. Carter's been providing quality dentistry for patients throughout Southern Indiana, from regular dental exams and cleaning to restorative and cosmetic procedures. Let their dedicated and established team take care of your family today. Call Dr. Todd Carter at 812-944-5155 or visit drtoddcarter.com. You're tuned in to Southern Indiana.
And we are back live here. An inside handoff for Charlestown on 2nd down and long. And that Silver Creek defense
And, you know, with Charlestown being up 1 point, that gives them the opportunity to kind of go back to how they start the game off. Slow pace, kind of do what they want to do, keep getting first downs, move the chains. So I think Silver Creek's defense is going to have to be aggressive, try to strip the ball or do anything they can to get this ball back.
Yeah, excuse me, that was 2nd and short for Bonner, so he'll pick up the first down as Charlestown first down and 10. Dragons 47-yard line. McClellan on a keeper. Forward leverage. Pick up about 3 or 4 more.
Yeah, again, that's a pretty decent job by Silver Creek, but he was still able to pick up 3 or 4 yards. You know, it just won't cut it. You have to find a way to stop McClellan.
also on the stop.
If you're Silver Creek's defense, what do? You talked about a spy earlier in this game. You got to crowd the box, right? Take something away.
Yeah, you crowd the box, but I think right now with the game almost being over, you kind of do what you've been doing.
McClellan shouting instructions, leaves it inside for Bonner, and now a big 3rd down looming as that Dragon defense is stout.
Absolutely, but I'm almost sure this is going to be 4-down territory for Charlestown. They're showing a lot of confidence in the offense. That's a great stop by Silver Creek, but they got to do it 2 more times.
There's Colin Hatfield on the stop. Duncan leaking out of the huddle. He's at the top of your screen. 3rd down and 6 is McClellan in the shotgun. Rolling left. He's got a wide open target, and that ball is dropped. Woo!
That's a tough one. Don't have much to say about that one. Open, great pass, just dropped it. Dropped the touchdown.
That was Reese Duncan.
Wow.
It just could not hang on, and McClellan put that on the money.
And hope that they won't look back and there'll be a big play, because again, if Silver Creek gets this ball back, they've got a great opportunity. Wow.
And an interesting play call here for Charlestown. And they're going to shuffle some alignment in. Perhaps they just pooch it forward. Ethan French is their punter. He has 1 punt this evening.
You know, I'm a little surprised about this, but this shows you how Silver Creek's playing right now.
Low snap, and French will get it out of dodge, and it's a gorgeous high kick. And that ball is dropped at the 8-yard line, and Charlestown says they've captured it, and they have.
No reason to fair catch that ball inside the goal line like that. Or if you're going to do it, catch it.
Ethan French with a gorgeous kick in the high sky. And that ball fumbled in a critical miscue for the Dragons.
Yeah, I mean, you let the ball bounce in the end zone, you get the ball at the 20-yard line. So, again, you'll learn from that. It's a big play. You got to move on.
1st down and goal from the 8. Perhaps a game-changing miscue. And the Dragon defense trying to string out Stoner. And they do. Stoner, a loss of 7 back to the 15-yard line.
And, you know, again, this Silver Creek defense is playing a wonderful, wonderful game. A lot of pressure for them to stop this team from getting points right here. But the way they've been playing, I think they can do it. Wow, what a turn of events.
This Dragon defense, they've had their backs up against the wall some this evening, and they have delivered.
Absolutely. This does not look like a team that gave up 36 points a game.
Again with Charlestown's precarious field goal kicking ability. You wonder what their play call selections will loom here on 2nd and perhaps 3rd down. But now it's 2nd and goal from the 15. As McClellan, he's going to float it out in the flat. He's got Martin, and Martin with a burst and stood up at the 8.
Man, I'm telling you what, this Silver Creek defense, man, they're playing some good football. That was a hard hit right there, too. See mouthpieces flying out, all kind of stuff. Physical out there tonight.
Flag on the play.
See a flag.
This is a big infraction here. Oh, it's on Charlestown.
Oh, wow.
Got a Dragon injured
Referee timeout.
at the 9-yard line as you take a look. Glad to see that young man okay. Let's take another look at that pass out in the flat, and Martin brought down inside the 10 after the penalty. Now we've got a Charlestown player that's cramped. So the line of scrimmage placement going to be very critical here.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this is going to be a tough situation for the Silver Creek defense.
So 2nd and 15, and now they'll mark it back at the 25. Right. So 2nd and goal from the 25.
Yep.
And 25 on the 25-yard line.
And this drive commenced inside the Silver Creek 10 after a botched fumble, or botched a punt, excuse me.
All right, now I know this is 4-down territory, so Silver Creek has to do this 3 more times, 3 more stops.
Still 2nd down. And goal is McClellan staring at Heat. He's going to loft it in that far boundary. In a dreaded hanky if you're a Dragon fan.
Absolutely. They're coming out fast and swift right now, but as a DB, you got to turn your head around. He played great defense. He just didn't look back. All you have to do is look back. Great play.
Looked like Jackson Cerna may have been the guilty party out there, and McClellan trying to take full advantage of his speed on the outside.
Again, the DB had great position. He just not do that last step, which is turn around and look for the ball.
Bring up a 1st and 10.
So it's only a 10-yard penalty, but the critical factor, it becomes a new first down.
First down, yes. Yep.
Okay, excuse me, they've adjusted the clock here and the down and distance.
2nd and goal.
So 2nd down and goal from the 13, and
Timeout, Charlestown.
so Charlestown will call timeout. We'll adjust that. They do have 2 timeouts remaining, and we will step aside. 2nd down and goal, Charlestown. We'll be right back after this on Glycod.
Is what excellence in construction looks like. It's a startup company that launched in 1980 under the leadership of a husband and wife team who had a vision for growing something great, the American dream. It's 2 sons who have worked hard and earned the opportunity to carry on the legacy from the ground up. It's nearly 300 employees with common culture and commitment to construction. Some of the region's most visible and ambitious projects with the same heart, passion, and drive. It's our experience, our innovation, our reputation, and core values that set us apart. Mack Construction. This is what excellence looks like.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
Second down and goal from the 13 for Charlestown. Pair of receivers stacked up high as McClellan going to dart that direction. He tripped up at about the 7.
All right, good job out of Silver Creek defense, like we have another player down.
Brings up 5-yard gain. Brings up a 3rd.
Now, to say we've had a couple of players dealing with cramps would be an understatement.
Absolutely. It's a huge 3rd down right here, Chris.
Sure is.
Even though it's 2-down territory, still very important here.
It's James Morris. Will be affected by the conditions and walk off parallel with one of the training staff members.
It's very frustrating as a player too. I mean, you've trained hard, you prepared for the game, but you're still cramping up. So, but again, it's just part of it.
The 3rd down and goal from the 8. Clay McClellan, the architect on the last drive, and perhaps you keep it in his hands twice down here inside the 10 and live and die with the chances.
Absolutely. I suspect he's going to keep this ball, though. Yeah, he's back there by himself.
2 receivers out far. And McClellan in the gun. Now he's got company, and McClellan's going to tuck it and run out to the 5 and stacked up short of the goal line. And it will be 4th down.
Yeah, great job out of Silver Creek defense. Again, they stopped it from getting to the end zone. Now, this is the biggest 4th down the game so far, by far.
Brings up a 4th and goal at the
right here, you have to have somebody keep that eye on McClellan. You have to.
It's time to make some noise.
Dave Pappenhouse knows his defense, but I would have to think he's going to try and have anybody touch it other than McClellan.
Absolutely. But we all know he's getting, oh, you see the lights?
Timeout, Silver Creek.
We're going to take a Silver Creek timeout. The lights are flashing
I
here.
love it. I've never seen this.
in week 1. We're going to stay here just for this.
Yes, this is amazing.
So the the Pirate offense on one side, the Dragon defense on the other, and 4th down in goal from the 1.
Not only is this the game, this is an event. This is an amazing night of football.
On the air next week, this same crew will take on, we'll have Ballard and Louisville Male next week. Southern Indiana grouping will feature Providence versus Holy Cross of Louisville. That's 2 of the 4 games next week. Also, a couple of others. YouTube page.
I think it's going to be a big season in high school football in both Kentucky and Indiana. It's just a lot of talent, a lot of great coaches. And a lot of teams who were just right there on the cusp of being good last season. I think they're going to go over the hump this season.
Bullet East, PRP, Shelby, and Oldham next week as well. 4th down and goal from the 1.
It's huge. Here we go.
Stoner to the right of McClellan. Berkeley's in motion. McClellan keeps it, and he will bulldoze his way in.
Just barely. I'm telling you, man, this Silver Creek defense, they still have to hold their heads up. They were put in a situation, their back was against the wall. They played an excellent game. The good thing is, 7 minutes to go, plenty of time to change things.
So McClellan in for the 2nd time tonight. And Charlestown, their MO is going for 2, and one would suspect they would certainly do that again.
Charlestown going for the 2-point conversion. Silver Creek, it's time to make some noise.
It's a big 2-point conversion here, too. If Silver Creek can get a stop here, we're still in a big game.
Duncan at the bottom. There's Stoner in the Wildcat, and Stoner slung down, and it's still just a 7-point Charlestown lead.
Yeah, that was a huge stop. Again, the Silver Creek defense stepping up. They are the MVP of this game, the Silver Creek defense. I'm telling you straight up.
Alex Lambert on the stop. That'll take us to a 30-second timeout. Silver Creek trailing by 7 on Glycod.com.
Busy, always on the go. And when your car needs repaired, you need it done right. At Call's Body Shop, you can make an estimate appointment to better serve you. Just call 812-949-5245 and schedule a time that fits your schedule. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and are family owned and operated. They've been serving Southern Indiana since 1954 at 2801 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany. It's your car, and you have a choice on your repair. Call's Body Shop. Can they fix it? Yes, they can. You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School Football on Glycod.
Clay McClellan, 2 touchdown rushes in this half. And Charlestown propelled to a 7-point lead.
Now we're going to find out what Silver Creek's all about offensively.
And a great night for high school football as that Cook, nice catch there, over the shoulder catch, if you will, at the 25-yard line, up now to the 30. And now the 32-yard line as Kalani Fugit brought it down.
Now, I know Silver Creek is in a situation where they have to score, but they have to take care of this ball, too. Take care of the ball, do everything you practice on, find a way to score some points.
On the 32-yard line.
Under 7 minutes in this fourth. Keaton Ward has shown glimpses of playing outstanding football in his junior season.
Oh, yeah.
And Ward going to keep it himself, taking a page out of McClellan's book, and forward progress across the 40 to the 41-yard line. Nice pickup of 8 yards.
Absolutely, and you know, McClellan is more of a physical runner. It's like Keaton Ward is elusive. You see his little spin move. So again, you have two different body styles, same goal.
Injured player on the field.
We're probably going to see this for the rest of the night, these young men cramping up. I mean, it's just not going to go anywhere. And again, the temperatures drop. It's a little cooler out there now, too.
Have another young man cramping, as we'll show you this replay, setting up the Keaton Ward to run. And this Dragon offensive line coming into the season, really their strength. 4 offensive linemen returning only. Lucas Ramirez, the right tackle, is new, and they played very well tonight.
Yeah, I give them kudos. Again, but both these teams up front have played well. Again, it's just whoever does the best move for these last 6 minutes. That's what's going to matter. But I really believe Silver Creek has to put some points on the board in this drive. I really do.
Jaden Berkeley being aided off the field. I think both these teams, both these coaching staffs have a lot of positives to draw from, win or lose tonight.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I know, especially Silver Creek, I mean, I just really feel like the effort that they've given tonight, these coaches are going to be proud of these young men, and I expect them to have a good season. And I also think they found a quarterback.
Second and two.
Lucas Campbell leading the group back to the line of scrimmage as Bryce Henderson leaks out up top, donning number 7 for Creek. As Ward in the gun, and he is facing deep pressure, and Ward slithers forward, maybe back to the initial line of scrimmage.
And, with that being a short second down, I mean, you do have more opportunity to run a different type play, but I would have liked to just go ahead, run the ball up the middle, get the first down, give you 4 more downs. Now you got a lot more pressure on this 3rd down.
Perhaps that's the play call here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dragon offense called by offensive coordinator Brad Troutman. Under 6 minutes in the 4th. Both teams have had the lead tonight. And back to the 40 again for no gain. And it's going to bring up 4th down and 2.
Yeah, great job. Looked like it was number 32, Boomer Hester on the stop. He's only a sophomore. Great job by the Charlestown defense.
That's big play there.
Yes, it was.
No gain on the play.
Do you have to go for this 4th here with 7 minutes, 5 minutes to go? You have to go for it?
I think you do. And Boomer, we've called his name a couple of times, and this is a big play in this game. Just over 5 minutes. Of course, Silver Creek still 2 timeouts left. A critical play call here. And Ward trying to find Powell, and Powell churning very close to a first down. He needed to, and it's going to be a first down.
Yeah, great play call. In simple football, straight up the middle. Let's get the first down. Great job. I love the light effects too, man. If you all have watched this at home, this got to be amazing.
Well, and the confidence of the Dragon coaching staff. It's 4th and 2, and you know who's going to get the call.
Yep, absolutely. And that was the perfect call. Straight up the middle, get the first down. Then you got some more downs to try to get some points on the board.
Another young man down for Charlestown. We'll be all over this season on Glycod. Our first pilgrimage to this gorgeous stadium at Silver Creek High School. Hunter Station Pizza Stadium.
Yeah, Chris, I give this experience an A+.
Well, this school community, this school corporation, so much to be proud of. This is a wonderful facility. And these student athletes, I would have to think many years in the future, would look back so fondly on the memories made, how grateful they are to play on a surface like this.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's only going to get better. It's only going to get better.
Got a wide open playbook here, don't you, Antoine?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, you got a lot of options. First down, but one thing we do know is you need points.
Well, you don't just need a touchdown as well. You need that extra point.
Absolutely.
Howell's 3-yard pickup
So the clock restarts.
First down.
You sense some nervous energy beneath us in the home sideline.
It's kind of quiet in here. Everybody wants to see what's going to happen.
Darius Gray and Silver Creek going to call a timeout. Dragons, Gray was a little bit late to the line of scrimmage. And Silver Creek will burn their second timeout.
And you know, that's a good timeout. If something's not right, you can't afford a delay of game or a penalty like that. So again, this is a very, very big series. So great timeout.
We'll step aside, back in 30 on Glycod.
We've always gone to Skyline. As soon as we get there, the girls run to make sure that we can get the counter. It's kind of neat for the kids to sit there and watch their food being made.
It's like right in front of you, showing kind of like how it's actually done. It's awesome because it's a Skyline thing.
Very, very, very awesome.
Where else can you go and play and entertain yourself and eat, you know?
Nobody has a counter like Skyline. It's just the best.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School Football on Glycod.
First down and 10, Silver Creek. Still 4:35 left, only one timeout, however. Bryce Henderson up top, Gray beneath us. In motion, Ward, and stacked up back inside the 40. He'll lose a few.
Yeah, and then don't forget now, this Charlestown defense is a good defense. You know, it hasn't been their best game defensively, but you still have to deal with it. So great job by the Charlestown defense.
You lost a 3 and another ailing student athlete. That's Charlestown's offensive lineman. We'll step aside. Be right back after this on Glycod.com.
Makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
Whether you're a new or long-time patient, you know that when you call Dr. Todd Carter, you'll be treated like family. For over 25 years, Dr. Carter's been providing quality dentistry for patients throughout Southern Indiana, from regular dental exams and cleaning to restorative and cosmetic procedures. Let their dedicated and established team take care of your family today. Call Dr. Todd Carter at 812-944-5155 or visit drtoddcarter.com. You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School Football on Glycod.
Second down and 13 as Ward leaking out to the right. He's going to try to find Gray, and he could not hang on.
Keaton Ward's got a pretty decent arm. I think we underestimated his. He's got a great spiral on it. That was a little high. His passes are a little high. But again, as a receiver, you got to find a way to come down with those. That was a tad bit high, though.
In the area.
Take another look at Ward's throw on the money, and it was in the vicinity of Gray and right on spot.
Yeah.
Still 3rd down and 13. The injured Charlestown lineman was Abdullah Al-Rakabi. He was able to get off on his own power while you were away. So 3rd down and long for Creek. Ward again, and this time Gray will catch it, but just short of a 1st down as Gray had to come back at the 49, 2 yards shy of a 1st down.
Yeah, again, I mean, that was a good route, but I would like to see you cut your route. When you make your out, make it where the 1st down is at. Great pass by Keaton Ward. You got one more chance to get this 1st down.
Charlestown's 49-yard line.
This Jamari Powell time.
Oh, absolutely. Straight up the middle. I wouldn't do anything fancy. Play hard-nosed football straight up the middle.
Big play call here, 3:40 left.
It's a long 4th down.
And a timeout.
Charlestown.
Well, chess match between two compatriots.
You know what, Chris? It's a pretty long 4th down, though. It's like you're getting close to 2.5, 3 yards almost. So, whew, this is a tough call.
Now, Silver Creek is with, at least we haven't seen him for a while, Tyler Bach. He is their reputable tight end, their credible tight end. They go to him in short yardage. He's been out with an injury, and certainly this perhaps affects what they're going to do without him on the field.
Absolutely, but one thing, all I know is you practice the situation every day in practice. This is the time to see if your execution and everything that you did in practice works. So again, they have a play for this situation.
Both teams 1 timeout left.
Have so many options here, but I would just keep it simple, go straight up the middle. But let's see what the coach came up with.
The Charlestown 49-yard line, 4th down and 2.
4th and 2, Silver Creek. On Charlestown's 49-yard line.
Ward up under center. And Ward tripped up and brought down as that snap perhaps bobbled and back to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, there was a bobble snap there. Play had no chance. Great job by the Charlestown defense to be ready for that little mishap. And that could be the ball game. We'll see.
Silver Creek's 4th down.
See if we can get another look at exactly what happened as the snap bobbled, and that really threw everything out of sorts.
Yeah, play had no chance. Yep.
Charlestown has a 1st and 10 on the 45-yard line.
Silver Creek, 1 timeout left, so they can stop the clock one time as Clay McClellan with the snap as McClellan tucking it up inside for a couple.
McClellan on the carry.
Yeah, I suspect Charlestown just going to simple try to eat the clock up, run the ball. You're not going to see too many passes. Again, 3 minutes and go pretty fast. You don't have timeouts.
And it's hard to really see what happened all the way up here on that snap, but it has to be frustrating because so many plays that they want to make and maybe just slow down just a bit.
Yeah, absolutely. But again, you have to deal with it. You have to build from it. Everyone will learn from that.
2nd down and 9 officially from the 43. Still plenty of time. Silver Creek 1 stop looming as McClellan up the gut. And he'll fall forward for about 4 more hard-earned yards to the 37.
I'm willing to say if Charlestown gets 1 more 1st down, it's over.
Bobby Scott's in on the stop.
And Silver Creek will call their last time out. 3rd down and 4 looming.
Yeah, they have to get a stop here. But I think we all know who's going to keep the ball. The number 18, McClellan, is probably going to keep the ball, and Silver Creek's going to have to stop it.
I'd like to thank Priority Radiology for their support of high school athletics on Glycod.com, located at 807 Northgate Boulevard in New Albany. Priority Radiology, they'll get you back in the game.
All right, this is huge.
We're down in a couple. Two receivers at the top of your screen. And McClellan will dart outside, and he is going to be very close to a first down.
Close.
McClellan on the carry.
Let's see.
Gain of 3 on the play.
All right, will this defense have one more opportunity? It looks like the chains are moving.
Results in a 1st and 10.
So first down is that ball very close to the stick at that far sideline. And Charlestown perhaps 3 handoffs away from their second straight win in the Battle of 403.
Wow, this was a great, great game, though, I tell you.
Receivers top as McClellan leaving it for Bonner, and Bonner close to the 30-yard line, a nice healthy chunk.
Yep, and Silver Creek can't stop the clock anymore, so you just run the clock out of Charlestown.
Also number 50 is in on the play there.
Try to get out of here as healthy as possible. They had to fight for this win, though, so I think for both teams, this is a great learning experience.
Charlestown, the favorite coming in this game. So much experience at the skill positions. But Silver Creek, I think, a lot to build on, to your point, a lot of optimism on this effort tonight. Clay McClellan, he's opposite the play clock, and now he'll glance at it at 5. He may not snap it till 1, and here's a handoff to Bonner. Very close to another first down.
Yep, just take care of the ball. The time will take care of itself. The clock's in your favor for Charlestown. No worries.
Brings up a 3rd.
Skyline Chili proud to support tonight's most outstanding players. We'll have one representative from each team at the conclusion of this game. Been a lot of fine performances tonight for both teams.
Oh, yeah. I think Charlestown, fairly easy decision. Silver Creek, there's 1 or 2 players we have to choose from for MVP of the game. But overall, I think both teams played well. And again, we'll talk about this post-game. But this was a great, great game. I really think the bobble return it just really hurt. You don't want to base a game on one play, but it just really hurt. It really hurt.
Well, and McClellan, when Charlestown needed it most in that third quarter when they were trailing, they did not take the ball out of his hands, and he just willed them down the field.
Absolutely, and we expected that. We expected him to lead his team. Thought Keaton Ward played well today as well.
He sure did. Dragons back in action next week at Salem. Charlestown, their home opener versus Brownstown Central. Mid-Southern Conference, the Pirates trying to win it in successive seasons. Third down and tight confines with just over a minute in this fourth quarter.
Silver Creek needs to be trying to strip this ball. Strip the ball, yank it out of their arms, hope for a fumble, go the other direction.
Well, stranger things have happened.
Oh, absolutely.
But with McClellan, you'd have to think Charlestown in pretty good shape. Here's McClellan blown up as he's tripped up and then falls forward, and just the will to get close to the first down.
I think he's got it too. That second effort. Second and third effort.
Results in 1 yard on the carry.
Oh.
That's officially a gain of 1. That's one of the best 1-yard gains you're ever going to see.
Hey, he's tough. He's a very, very good quarterback.
Time to make some noise.
So fourth down coming up. Fourth down in less than a yard.
So if you get a stop here, you still have a chance for a Hail Mary. Maybe, well, no timeouts. I don't know. May only get one play. But you have to get the stop first.
Shot and not shot clock, but play clock and game clock, about 8-second differential. And Charlestown will call their last timeout.
Yeah, if Silver Creek gets a stop here, they'll have time for at least one more play, at least.
Coach Hawkins in that Charlestown huddle. And there's not much that he's not done at the high school level here in Southern Indiana. So well respected for all of his accomplishments.
Absolutely. He's got a great resume. I mean, you're talking about a great coach. He's been around a lot of other great coaches, so he soaked all that in, doing a great job.
Started it back at Shawnee in 06, then he had a cup of coffee here at Silver Creek for a year, then went back to Charlestown, but he's won 2 of every 3. That's pretty strong.
Yeah,
I don't care what level you're coaching at.
Yeah, great resume. Great guy, too. Had a great interview with him as well.
For Dave Pappenhouse, continuing to build that resume. This team, he's had a lot of success in this his 5th season. 4th down. And very short. And that's going to do it, and Bonner in for a score as Bonner gashing through that hole.
And, Bonner hasn't had many snaps today, but he finishes it off with a touchdown, so to give him confidence moving into next week. And again, it's just how it goes. Hardball game by both teams. Great rivalry, great evening. It will be memorable.
So much focal point on the Creek defense to stop McClellan, and then Bonner just burst through the door.
I really believe the Silver Creek defense. I really think they played a good game. Of course, you always can play better. You go back and watch film, you see missed tackles, things of that nature. But for what they did last year, they played well.
They sure did.
Yeah.
And Charlestown, an outstanding performance for them.
Yes.
They might have to resolve some kicking woes at some point as McClellan. You can't go for 2 all year. Absolutely. And McClellan bursting in for 2.
Charlestown's 2-point conversion.
And that's a good play. And also, you got to remember, your quarterback's taking a beating. He runs the ball a lot. You're going to run into a team who's just as physical. That worries me a little bit moving forward. But he's got a good arm. Maybe, get him a little more in tune with receivers moving forward. But other than that, man, they need to enjoy the win, get out here healthy, and get ready for next week.
For Charlestown with 3 straight touchdowns.
Yep.
And Clay McClellan, been the architect of everything, minus the Terrence Bonner late touchdown burst.
Absolutely, and again, Silver Creek made him work for this game, so he's going to go home sore tonight.
I think he likes it, though. He's a hard-nosed young man.
That's his style. That's his style.
Back deep for Silver Creek.
I'm very impressed with them. I'm impressed with both quarterbacks, honestly.
And we'll see a lot of great players this year. We do every year, but at the quarterback position, I would think there would be very few ahead of him.
Yeah, he's one of the better ones.
And Silver Creek, lots to build on despite the setback this evening.
Absolutely.
A squib kick, and that's going to be gobbled up. It's Henderson. And he'll be upended. One more play in this game.
Bryce Henderson on the return.
Yep, got 4 seconds to go.
Return of 2 yards.
Mathematically, I don't think we have an opportunity to even come back in the game. So, you just want to get her healthy. You don't want to do nothing too silly. Make sure your players go home healthy, get ready for next week. Have a good week of practice.
22-yard line.
Got a lot to build on for Silver Creek. I'm telling you, losses are tough. I'm not a big moral victory guy, but, man, saw a lot of good things out here tonight from Silver Creek.
And the old adage, there's more improvement between weeks 1 and 2 than there is the whole year.
Yeah. And this is only the first game of the season. So a lot of those mistakes, they're kind of normal,
So Keaton Ward, one more snap. Just a couple of miscues at inopportune times, the difference in this game. And Ward's going to dump it out to Gray. And Gray Up for a gain of 13, and that's going to wrap things up.
And that's the ball game.
Yep, great game, man. I mean, from beginning to end. A lot of good defense. I think we saw solid offense. I'm not going to say great offense. I thought defenses played well tonight, both teams.
Charlestown 28, Silver Creek 13. Our post-game report presented by Jim Butner Auto when we come back on Glycod.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A community supporter of our local high school athletics, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. It's a level of care you won't find anywhere else. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com for more information. Priority Radiology, you have a choice.
At German American Bank, our communities matter. You can support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. With each purchase you make, we will donate 2 cents to your participating school of choice. Filling up your tank, buying groceries? Simply use your check card to show your support. Stop in your local German American Bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank, member FDIC.
I'm a tailgater tailgating to get to my tailgate. I can't go anywhere. But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, it might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Contact Floyd Snobbs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Hackey Page today. Vaccines help fight infections. When your child gets vaccinated, their immune system will remember the vaccine and attack the germ if it ever invades their body. Physicians suggest following the recommended vaccination schedule to provide your child with the best protection against serious diseases. The Clark County Health Department reminds you to stay up to date on your vaccines. For more information, please visit clarkhealth.net. Clark County Health Department. Prevent, promote, protect.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by Jim Butner Auto in Clarksville, home of the best pre-owned car, truck, and SUV prices and selection in Southern Indiana. Jim Butner Auto, striving to keep you driving.
Welcome back to Silver Creek High School. Chris LeBar, Antoine Wordlow. There you see the victorious Charlestown Pirates on the far sideline, and 28-13, the Pirates. And there was somebody, Antoine, made the comment before we came back on that this score wasn't indicative of this game. You agree with that?
I have to totally agree with that. Again, you had the bobble return, so that gave us some easy points. The game was very close going into halftime, and I just think that the Silver Creek defense, they did their job somewhat compared to what they was doing last season. And they still, even with all the mishaps, were still under their average of the defense last season. So again, I really think Silver Creek's effort is to be applauded. I think when they go back and watch the film, they'll see exactly what they can fix moving forward, and that's the end of that.
Clay McClellan outstanding tonight, and just a cut above tonight.
Yeah, his experience showed, his talent showed. He did multiple things. He ran the ball well, passed the ball well. I love his temperament. He's just calm and cool. Charlestown never was overwhelmed. They made a couple bad plays. Silver Creek got back in the game, but they kept their cool, and they stayed with the game plan.
What did this game come down to, in your view?
Experience. I think the Charlestown quarterback just had a little bit more experience when it was needed. But I really think Silver Creek's defense played an ultimate great game. So I just think it was just experience from Charlestown of being a winner, finishing games off.
Charlestown dominating first quarter, really dominating the first half-time of possession. Silver Creek had those two bookend drives to close the second quarter and then to start the second half. But really beyond that, Charlestown controlled the meat of this game.
Yeah, again, they just never seem worried. As a commentator, I'm up here, I'm seeing Silver Creek make runs, the energy, the momentum change. So I'm thinking Silver Creek's going to make this run, but Charlestown just kept their composure. You got to give coaching credit for that. And you got to give leadership credit for that. You got to have leaders on the field, and Charlestown has both.
More programming straight ahead. We'll take a look at next week's schedule. Also a bit later on, our Skyline Chili Most Outstanding Players. Again, the final score, Charlestown over Silver Creek, 28-13. Be right back after this on Glycod.
What makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience. Reputation. Solutions.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A community supporter of our local high school athletics, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. It's a level of care you won't find anywhere else. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com for more information. Priority Radiology, you have a choice.
I'm a tailgater tailgating to get to my tailgate. I can't go anywhere. But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, they might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Contact Floyd Snobbs, Jeffersonville Allstate agent, Packy Page today.
In one fell swoop, one innocent city will be left with one burning question.
Where's Silver Guy? What? No.
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
At German American Bank, our communities matter. You can support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. With each purchase you make, we will donate 2 cents to your participating school of choice. Filling up your tank, buying groceries? Simply use your check card to show your support. Stop in your local German American Bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank, member FDIC.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
Time now for the most outstanding players tonight, presented by Skyline Chili. Visit them at 3505 Grant Line Road in New Albany. It's Skyline time. Not much to ponder for Charlestown.
Yeah, not at all. Great night. Again, I think it's pretty easy for Charlestown, the winners. I'm going to go with number 18, Clay McClelland, 6'2", 180-pound senior. He did what we expected, controlled the game, kept his composure. I think his team fed off his energy, so he did a great job tonight. Silver Creek, I felt like it was a couple players who was deserving. I want to give a shout-out to Keaton Ward. I thought he played a great first game for a transfer. I think Silver Creek has found their quarterback. But I'm going to go with Jamari Powell. I think they found something here. When you run the ball well, it opens up more things. And I think moving forward, he's just going to get better and better and better. So, again, I'm going to go with number 25, Jamari Powell. Great job tonight. He's only a junior.
Defensively, a couple of players on both sides. I thought Colin Garlock played very well for Silver Creek. And Sean McAfee for Charlestown. He recovered a fumble earlier in the game. And, heck, he had over 100 tackles last year. He starts on the line as well. He's very important tonight.
Yeah, great game. Again, I thought both defenses played well. I really thought it was a great game. And I'm going to say it again, the score does not tell you how good this game was tonight.
Take one more break. Be back for a look at next week's action. And on the other side, on Glycod.
Young people need a place to go and someone to help. There's always a safe place nearby. Clark County Youth Shelter and Family Services, a local nonprofit organization, designates businesses and organizations throughout Clark and Floyd counties as safe places, which offer immediate help and safety to area youth who are experiencing crises. For more information on these safe places and a list of locations, visit ccysfs.org. This is a message from the Clark County Youth Shelter.
With a wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms, Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A community supporter of our local high school athletics, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. It's a level of care you won't find anywhere else. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com for more information. Priority Radiology, you have a choice.
This is what excellence in construction looks like. It's a startup company that launched in 1980 under the leadership of a husband and wife team who had a vision for growing something great, the American dream. It's two sons who have worked hard and earned the opportunity to carry on the legacy from the ground up. It's nearly 300 employees with common culture and commitment to construction. Some of the region's most visible and ambitious projects with the same heart, passion, and drive. It's our experience, our innovation, our reputation, and core values that set us apart. Mack Construction. This is what excellence looks like.
I'm your cat. And ever since you brought me home that day, I've been plotting to destroy you. This is 1 billion years of tiger DNA just ready to pounce. And if you got the wrong home insurance coverage, you could be coughing up the cash for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem, like meow.
Contact Floyd Snobbs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
You never know who you're going to run into at a Skyline. I moved to Cincinnati and I was playing in bands. I met Michael and we've been playing and writing music ever since. We live 300 feet from a Skyline and we go there constantly.
And I'm sure there have been multiple times where we've gone before a show and then after the show. Any time for us is Skyline time.
It has a feeling kind of like those mom and pop diners, also like a deep charm for me.
It's just good hangs there at Skyline.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School Football on Glycod.
Final tonight from Sellersburg. Charlestown 1-0 on the season. They defeat Silver Creek 28-13. Week 2 next Friday. Southern Indiana Game of the Week will feature Providence, a big winner tonight. They'll host Holy Cross of Louisville. And, of course, Ballard, Mail, Bullitt East, PRP. And then Oldham County will unveil their new field surface next week, their home opener against Shelby. Those two middle games there featuring JCPS teams should be interesting.
Absolutely. Definitely looking forward to next week. I think the first week was a success. You saw a few lopsided scores, but again, it's the first week of football. You're going to have ups and downs. I just think we're off to a good start.
Charlestown, a nice win to their season, and for Silver Creek, I think much to look forward to throughout the fall.
Yeah, I expect them to have a much better season last year. They went 5-6 last year. I see them maybe a little bit over 500 this season if they can continue to play good defense.
Thanks to John Dablow, Silver Creek Athletic Director, for having us tonight. Also, thanks to our outstanding Glycod crew, Joe O'Mellen on camera, Steve Bird, our producer, Shidro Ardestani, our assistant/helper tonight. For Antoine Wordlow, I'm Chris Labar. Good night from Sellersburg. You've been watching Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod. Good night.
From Glycod, this has been Interstate Batteries Southern Indiana High School football. Interstate Batteries, outrageously dependable since 1952. Tonight's game was brought to you by Jim Butner Auto Group, Southern Indiana's top choice for buying a pre-owned vehicle. Mack Construction, experience, reputation, solutions. Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page, he puts you in good hands. Clark County Health Department, prevent, promote, protect. Centra Credit Union, centered around you. State Farm Insurance Agent Theresa Lamb, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Priority Radiology in New Albany, you have a choice. By German American Bank, Skyline Chili, Clark County Youth Services, Northside Security, and Call's Body Shop.
Visit our website, glicod.com, Facebook and Twitter @Glycod. We thank you for tuning into this live sports presentation from Glycod.